between rounds, though. That's right there, but the first one between rounds. He's talking about 17 minutes per fight, max. So an hour if you count commercials.
Kill time. Times between the fights, the walkouts, all that bullshit.
And so you're looking at max time 2 hours.
Very, very happy with what happened in round one. Calling for more of the same, and you know, why wouldn't you? Take the path of least resistance. He's clearly going to wrestle you.
This is like fucking welterweight Tanner Bozer.
Down there. There's a significant amount of time.
There you go. You got hurt him. You checked his nose.
Want to do with Barbarina? Stand right in front of him and trade.
Exactly.
Oh,
there
yeah,
we go.
he's hurt. He's hurt.
You know he's kind of chinny. We saw what Schmelzberger did to him. Schmelzberger stoned him.
Got to give some confidence to Barbarina. He's just got to keep that distance and avoid these takedowns.
He's like the jacked up vanilla Paul Felder kind of.
Yeah. That's retirement Felder. That's Bellator Felder. You see what Chael was in Bellator, how fat he got?
Yeah. What time does that card start?
Right after this one ends.
We are streaming right now, by the way.
We're talking about Fat Paul Felder in their cage right now versus Bam Bam Barbarina. We're about 3:45 here into the second round.
2 pizzas, Pringles, combos, which y'all really want to know about. We got Cokes, Tall Boy Diet Cokes. We got 4 or 5 different type of whiskeys.
Maybe some herbal remedies too.
We've got some fucking LSD we're about to break out. Mike's gonna go down the rabbit hole.
We're going to the 5th dimension tonight, everybody. Let me get some of that Breckenridge. Shout out to Harrison.
Happy birthday, Harrison, by the way. Today's his birthday.
Yeah, man. This one's for you. Oh, you rocked him. Oh, no, he's back. He just fell. He slipped.
Twisted turn of events.
That was a slip. That wasn't even wrong. He slipped. You don't
Tanner Bozer gets rocked.
About the same size.
Oh, and there's a double leg. Last double. Witt on top.
That was good timing there from Jason Witt.
They need to start putting a limit on takedowns per fight. You get 3 per fight. You better use them wisely.
Second time where Barbarina charged in and didn't change levels. Perfect timing, lands a takedown.
Circle again.
Third of the fight, and he wants to keep him in open space now.
Let me see that pepperoni pizza.
Bottom one.
Step over that leg. Nice work with.
Come on, baby, you bitch.
Getting that underhook. That's good work.
Oh, you want it?
Oh.
You said let you see it.
Charles Rose's
Can you hand me a plate,
cousin.
too?
Charles Rose said his cousin bet 10 G's on Bam Bam.
Charles Rose's cousin sweated out right now. 10
Man, a lot of people just want to be poor.
Barbarina, Jason Witt's looking good.
If you bet 10 G's in this card, you're not going to be poor.
Round 2.
You have plenty of money.
Man, I could find better ways to piss away 10 grand.
Depends on how much money you have. Oh,
And
shit.
we got him again.
Put it back up. So he's going for that choke. He's done. He is done.
My night's done.
No, he's going to pop out. He's going to pop out. He's going to pop out.
Come on. You're going to have a sore neck tomorrow, bro.
His arms are going to be tired as fuck.
He ain't going to get that. The angle's not right.
He's fine.
He's fine. That's not that bad.
Hear the breathing, he's almost all the way out.
That's not that bad. I've been there.
Oh, yeah.
One of the toughest guys.
That's kind
That
of
wasn't that tight.
where a beard kind of fucks you, though.
Oh, there we go. His arms got to be tired though after that.
He's still wrestling, though, shit.
Not really.
Too comfortable here.
He hasn't shot yet. He's standing tall. Wait till he's still wrestling.
He's been up for 3 seconds.
Staying on him.
I'm saying he's still. Wait, why would you say he's still wrestling? He's not doing that
No, I said
either.
he could try. He could wrestle him. Oh, that would hurt him.
These guys are just done. These guys, they're just tired.
Bottom of the barrel.
They're looking like the drunk guys in the
Oh,
bar. Oh, there we
fucking
go.
forehead. Oh.
That was the slowest head kick I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that was a nice hit.
Yeah, you know. Picked it up there. Close quarters.
Call that sleep.
That was the worst shot.
Here we go.
He's just laying on him. He's just too big.
Witt heeding the advice of his corner.
Nice
Under
work.
pressure and scores another takedown. 20 seconds to go in the round.
What's the
Yeah,
pitch?
it's very smart. Listen, anytime
Like he had this round win. Why'd you go for the takedown again?
He got rocked there, didn't he?
As well as we saw, both men got rocked. But that's the only way Barbrain's going to win this fight. Witt has a big grappling advantage.
Work is cut out for Brian Barberina in the 3rd round coming up.
Well, kind of the first dull fight of the night.
Yeah.
Lobster looks good.
Thanks to Jason Witt.
Hey Gary, I'm Future Gary.
Well, Gaethje, Chandler.
That's what I'm talking
What are we
about.
thinking?
I'm going with Chandler.
Over under 90 seconds.
Over.
Think it goes over?
Yeah. Watch Chandler
was-
try to wrestle him.
No way. Chandler hates wrestling. They both hate wrestling.
So, who's winning that fight?
I'm going with Chandler.
Justin Gaethje's gonna kick his fucking legs off.
You think?
Oh, for sure.
It's a possibility.
The 2 best lightweights in the world are Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier. Now that the Khabib's retired. They're both head and shoulders above the competition.
Well,
And Michael Chandler's a Bellator guy.
Who?
He's a Bellator guy.
Who?
Michael Chandler.
Oh,
He's
you said Makachev.
No, Makachev.
Damn.
No.
Damn, Mike.
Makachev is. Still gotta see him get that level up. He's proven it. I don't know. I want to see him in Dos Anjos. I don't think he's gonna dominate the grappling like that. With Dos Anjos.
This is no slouch, though.
Kind of is.
Oh.
Yeah. If you compare Moises to Rafael Dos Anjos,
He's getting old, though.
Yeah, he's doing great.
Yeah,
The
but-
reality is-
let's just say that Thiago Moises is never gonna split the title picture. Dos Anjos is a former champion.
Realistically, he needs a finish, I think, in this round.
Is he lightweight or welterweight champion?
Lightweight. He actually sucked at
As we
welterweight.
know, he's got heavy hands, and this has hurt Jason a few times. But Jason's been tough enough. He's got the takedowns where he needed them.
We need this fight to
He's
end
got his own damage with his own strikes.
Come on,
as well.
man. Catch him. Only takes one. He still got some pop. He still got some finishing on him if he hits him.
Who's fighting next?
I think Stoltz. Let's see. No, it's Bagdasarian in England. Four minutes, Jason Witt. Who are you, John Danaher? Gordon Ryan. Change position, Gordon Ryan. Are you going to be saying that no more, right?
Broke up, yeah. Oh!
The exchange in the center.
That's what happens when you all get big.
You know, and this is always the case. You
They're
know,
all brown. They're all brands of their own now, though. So like they're gonna open their own shit up.
Because you're waiting to defend the takedown, that allows them the opening to throw their own hands.
Oh, there we go. There we go, man. Oh, he's done.
Massive right now. Where was the
Come on, finish! Oh!
There we go. He's running away. Yeah. Oh, he slipped and fell. These are 2 drunk guys at the bar right now. That's what this is. This is happening in Kentucky as we
Why would you
speak.
stick your finger up my girlfriend's butt?
Yeah.
Now he backs off, staying patient.
No, he stepped on the loose way shoes.
Oh!
Oh, this. No, that's it. That
There's
was
a
it.
Cupid shuffle.
Yeah.
Sit to the left, bitch!
Punches and punches for Barberina once again.
Come on, Bam
finds
Bam.
that chin well, but look at that. He finds the leg well.
Yeah, I don't even want
And
this.
he guillotine here for Barberina.
Can't tell. He's out.
Do I look cute? Is that you
This
just,
fight, he's got to
America?
stay on the feet here. This is absolutely crucial.
Hands locked for Witz.
God damn, he's going down.
Takedown by Witz.
Uh-oh.
To the back. Oh!
Barberina.
Does that count as a takedown?
Don't do another
Right around the
guillotine.
neck once again.
Does that count as a takedown?
That is under the neck, but still.
Nice job from Witt to cut that angle.
On
Yeah,
flu.
guillotine's out of the
Perfect.
question.
Totally out of the question. Picked him up, slammed him on his side.
That one counts.
Total control. Ahead.
He's just gonna lay him right now. That's it.
I would say at this
Do it, the fight ends.
2-minute break.
Could be the end of the fight.
Yeah, this is for somebody, you know, in Barberina's situation, he's got to really dig deep here to get back up. Because you know, Jason,
A lot of blood.
being locked like that, we're in the third
Yeah, that was
round,
from Alpha.
the first 2, he's going to hold on to him with everything he's got to keep him down here on the ground.
Jason trying to work him out there. Second ball spot.
There we go, Bam Bam. Getting up.
His feet,
Let's go. Finish this guy. You can get him. You know you can get him on the feet.
and swinging hard.
There we go, Bam Bam. Let's go.
90 seconds to close the show.
Barberina, you know, he's still very much in this fight.
Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Position here.
He's going to circle off the face.
There we go.
He's done. He's done.
This Witt was on his hands and knees.
He got too much.
There we go.
Minute 18.
Come on.
Both these guys are exhausted.
Oh! He's out! He's out! Come on, Bam
Good Lord.
He's not out.
Bam! He would have been if he failed. Oh my God! He gets a takedown from it. God damn it!
Zombie gorilla. God.
Fucking shit, man. If
He's only out if he taps.
who ended that fight last week with Yule? That was Talioni,
Yeah,
right?
that's what we need.
You should meet fucking Talioni in there right now.
Peterson's thinking about cigarettes.
Peterson, I'm drunk. Hey, Peterson stopped Dominic Cruz on a fight like that. That Dominic Cruz style was a lot like that.
Yeah.
Right now, you kidding?
Oh, Kimura? He's got a Kimura in.
He's got to just go for it now, Michael. He's got to just
He got the Kimura sweep.
He's dropping for leg. He's fucking. He gets automatic 10-8 for this.
tooth and nail. He's throwing as well. He's
Draw.
not just subsiding.
Oh! Come on, come on, come on!
Is he picking up his mouthpiece?
Yeah.
He is.
Oh my God.
He got nothing left on his
Man, Mike,
punches.
what are you gonna say? He can't even finish the guy picking up his mouthpiece.
He's losing the fight. He's losing the fight. He lost.
He can't even knock his teeth out. Draw.
That could be a 10-8 with those takedowns, man.
That's an 8-8 round.
I don't know, man.
That's
Fucking
a Mike. That's a 5-4. Mike's.
these guys.
6-4.
The final score was like 3-2 in this fight. It was 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
65 main card this Sunday, and if your fighter loses by split decision, you get paid out.
Where's my fucking DraftKings?
Get paid out anyway.
Fucking horse shit.
Thoughts on Walt Harris versus Tai Tuivasa?
Maybe it's finally Walt's.
Man, that might be death to Walt. Well, Walt could win
call.
that though too,
Yeah, he
man.
could, he could.
I mean, Bam Bam did get rocked by Hardy. He did get rocked by Hardy there for a second. Walt's a lot better than Hardy is.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought Bam Bam was your boy.
I do. I like Walt Harris though too. I love Bam. I'm picking Bam Bam in that fight, but Walt Harris can put anybody to sleep.
I mean, he has moments in every one of his fights.
He's
before
the
he
most
loses, where
dangerous
he's
guy
winning.
for the first 90 seconds.
he's
If
winning
you
before he
survive
loses.
that fury, he's like the opposite of Hall. Hall is always losing his fights until he wins it, right? Like in Walt Harris is the opposite route. I'm winning every fight till they lose. That fucking sucks. Fucking Bam Bam. My fucking whip line, I'm so shocked.
Oh, and Amanda Nunes is out.
Yeah,
From her fight,
she
she
got
got
the
the
code.
positive
She got the
She got the 19.
1-9.
So is it now the 20? What is Delta?
No.
What's the code name?
Yeah, fucking bullshit.
Bullshit. Alright, what are they saying now?
Damn, he tripping him up on strikes.
100, almost triple the amount.
Man.
Landed by Jason Witt, of course. The
Come on, judges.
takedown.
Come on, judges. You fucking suck. I need you to suck one
Well,
time.
control time though, 4 minutes to 40 seconds.
Right.
From Jason Witt.
So he tripled his strikes.
Round control
Tripled them.
time.
Is brought to you by the United
Yeah, so what do you like?
Marine Corps.
He didn't really do much with those takedowns.
He laid on him.
Yeah. A score of 4 to 5.
Kubianis Kuzkaya?
We go to the judges' scorecards.
Come on,
Here
Bam
are
Bam.
the totals.
Come on, Bam Bam.
Judge Wick scores this contest even 28-28.
Draw. Yes.
Judge Bell has it 29-27. Winter 29-28 for your winner by majority decision.
Oh no.
The Vanilla
29-27.
Bullshit. They should make him go to overtime.
I'm here with the winner, Jason Witt, but first of all, let's hear it from
Can we
both
just
these
get rid of
gentlemen
decisions?
Right there. That's a fight right there. That is how you lay it on the line. Jason, I
He
know
didn't
you might
fight.
be exhausted. You guys went at
29,
it. Controlled those first
27.
2 rounds, which is why I believe your corner thought you were
I think it's 27. Did he give him a 10-8?
What
He
was
gave-
going through your head?
He
gave him a
did
10-8.
with a 10-8 somewhere. What the fuck is going on? Let's just stop with decisions. Tap, tap, nap, or draw. That's it.
I felt like that was a draw though.
I don't know what else.
That was a 10-8
I agree
there.
with you. I think that's a 50G fight right there. And the last
No
one
way.
we
It's
saw-
not 50G. Get the fuck out of here. 50G fight. Why, they retired?
They were swinging for the fences at the end there.
Yeah, but they weren't effective.
Yeah, but they were swinging wiffle bats at that
Yeah.
point. We want them to swing some fucking.
It was like soccer boppers.
They fucking bop it, spin it. Twist it.
Let me get somewhere. My bad, shut up.
You can't even talk.
Sorry.
But yeah, taking for cheating that fight. We knew he was a pressure fighter. We knew he had heavy hands. So just working in and taking us down. Taking him down was a huge part of the game.
What did you say?
Where's this guy from?
Now you got another win in the welterweight
Yeah,
division.
Missouri.
How soon can we expect to see
Kansas,
you back
like,
in? I think you should go
somewhere
home and rest a little bit. And
He works
also,
with
speaking of
pros.
that, sleep was a big part of this, and
Who?
it seemed like you had
Pros.
enough for this one.
Yeah, you know, I said in the interviews too that
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu
sleep was a
brown
huge
belt.
part of this camp.
Where was the jiu-jitsu
You
at?
can take him.
He's little.
That's a pretty big ass dude.
But
He's
yeah,
a welterweight. I don't care what he blues up to, he's smaller than me.
What do you think he walks around at? 220? Yeah, he's
That's
still
still small.
smaller than you, I
He's
guess.
way smaller than me.
I'm talking to my coach about that one, but I feel like that just seems like a barn burner.
I have to cut to get this. He beat a lower weight class in jiu-jitsu.
Right there. Well, listen, congratulations on one of the
I fight the
craziest
big
rounds
boys.
I've ever seen in my life.
The 350s.
Jason Witt, ladies and gentlemen, go get some sleep, buddy.
If I had
You guys,
Mike, I could beat Brock Lesnar.
let's go, Brock. Let's get this shit going. Brock Lesnar, I'm waiting. I
I'd
see
say I can
you.
do it with one hand on his back.
I see.
On 2 hours of sleep.
I see your little cute ponytail you got going on these days,
All
Brock.
drained
Real
of
nice.
testosterone.
Real nice.
I bet Sable could kick his ass. That's his wife, right?
Yeah. Sable looks wrecked too. Your wife looks wrecked now too.
Well, I was going to say I'd probably let him kick mine until you said that.
No, you don't want that. No. And even if we go back in the day, like nah.
There it is again.
Yeah.
As a 12-year-old boy, Sable was
I
bad.
used to like Trish Stratus. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, there you go. She has aged well.
Yeah. She's really good. And then what's her name?
No, she
Leva?
looks better now.
Is it Leva, the Hardy Boys chick?
Yeah, Lita.
Leva.
But no, Trish Stratus looks better now than she back then. Like she's like some fitness guru.
That's back then, you know, you're in high school, you're starting to go, oh, fake titties, you're not so used to them.
No, she
You
took those
try to get the
out.
feel for it, you're like, ah, they're not that great.
No,
They
Trish.
look good.
Trish took those out and made her look better.
Well, it looks like Jose Aldo and Pedro Munoz are replacing the Nunes fight
Okay.
in 260.
I thought you were about to say that one was off.
No, they're taking over.
I got my boy Aldo winning that one.
I don't know.
No, that's current.
Who are we looking at?
That's Trish now.
Oh, yeah, man.
Upgraded.
Oh, she's covering her face for a reason, though.
I know her face is still. She's on TV all the time. She still wrestles from time to time. But she has a recent TV appearance on the left.
Shit.
Yeah, she's holding up nice. Now, Brock, your wife, can't stay the same.
What if Brock just walked in right
Let's
now?
go. Let's go, Mitch, and get a fight. Man, a lot of things, but I'm not full of shit.
Alright, let's do a little bit of promo here.
This kind of transformed to Dolly Parton.
Let's see.
What else we got? What is it? Next week there's no show, right?
Yeah.
There's no pay-per-view. We'll cover the pay-per-views that the week after, right? We'll do that in our next week's podcast to break that down. I'm 1-2 right now. I'm hitting 50% on my whiskey and wager. Jason Witt's definitely gonna be out tomorrow. 108.
You know, you guys are missing Limp Bizkit right now at Lollapalooza.
Oh
Wouldn't
my
say
God.
missing. I wouldn't say missing.
They're opening for Journey.
Do it all for the Nookie.
That's a weird combination opening for Journey.
Yep. UFC Vegas 33. Okay. Let's hit that hashtag too.
I have to see the people go into Lala. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm old though.
Definitely old.
Glad. I don't want no part of those people. I have no idea what a woke Lala will be like.
Are those people woke?
They have to be. They're young. You can't survive without being that. It's evolution. There's Anglin. Vegetarian, he's got the chin beard.
Who has 4 knockout wins in
He's
32
vicious.
seconds or less.
Ranglin's gonna try to play the wrestling angle here.
Had to go the distance in his victory over Dennis Bazookia. And in doing so, proved he's got the ability to swim in deep waters. That's a trait he's expected to need tonight in his bout with Michigan
You would
native
have optimal
Anglin,
in your fucking
who has
break
won 7 in a row
400,
leading up to
500.
the biggest fight of his career
That's not
in
bad.
Las Vegas. Coming up next, Colin Anglin
Colin England. So who's winning this one?
I'm going Milsick. Milsick's gonna get the head kick KO. I should probably put some money down.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Because
you ever got carried away on the boat?
I won some money on.
I got a parlay still live. Right
What's your name? Fight.
Well, I had Rowe. I had Rowe and Rowe by knockout. I had that, but I had Yoder that didn't come through. I got Hall.
Back the Varian is minus 150.
I'm going back to Syrian by TKO at plus 225.
I will put money on those two. Winning method. Win by TKO or submission. 165.
That's not that bad, but I don't see it. He might sub, but England's gonna try to wrestle. So if you want England, I'd probably work the decision angle.
Well, I just put some money.
What the fuck?
Free Guy in cinemas August 12.
I don't know how they're gonna get people back in the movie theaters. That's so confusing.
What happened on Tough this week? Anything? I watched it. I don't remember it.
I know Belkanowski's closing the gap.
I think he won again.
Yeah.
What did he fight?
I think they might be retired. He's ahead now, right?
Oh, it was the like they're down to the finals now, right? And it was the one fucking Ova Russian dude, wrestler, beard guy, looks, you know,
Yeah, like they
Khabib.
Like they look.
And I don't remember who he fought though, but he lost. He lost.
Well, what's up, Brian Ledoux?
You can talk to him on camera right here.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself though.
Oh.
Yeah, man, fucking big takedowns. Sucked that Bam Bam couldn't pull that out there. I needed him for my DraftKings lineup, but yeah, Witt definitely won by the rules of the UFC. Same way TJ did last week.
He won by the rules.
The sport of MMA, he wins. Did he win a fight? I don't know.
Who's this?
Jason Witt. I mean, you can say it for TJ Dillashaw too. That's my whole thing. Like, that's why I think it wasn't close. Like, if you go by the rules of MMA, the way you win on this and that, like, it wasn't that kind of controversial decision.
With the current conditioning, the grappling holds a lot of weight. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you ask me if there was a fist fight, who
obviously
probably won?
some of these judges, their conditioning is at strikes. You know, they're boxing judges and shit like that.
They don't know shit. I showed you a picture of Adelaide Bird, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck? She's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg. I guess she's a judge. Judging must run the family.
She looked like the lady that pours my coffee at Dunkin' Donuts at 4 in the morning.
She looks like that fucking.
Like, why am I here?
She looks like every nightmare.
Why am I still working this job at the same job?
For these little fucking hipsters.
I thought you were talking about yourself. No. Oh man.
Hey, I work that job because it's less than 20 hours a week. I'm gonna put the time.
Right.
I don't think I go back to a 9 to 5.
Man, I don't know what I would do.
I cannot work 8 hours a day.
Or just it's
There's no way.
Or a normal workplace. Like a normal workplace, I'd be fucked. I had to sit down
I
in
could
the
maybe
office
do
all day or
manual
something.
labor.
Yeah, I could definitely go there. That's where I would have to go.
Maybe.
That's where I have to
The
go.
time goes by fast, but I can't go to no office
And you
shit.
can fucking
Or no
talk shit.
retail shit. I cannot.
No.
I'm
Like
blowing my
customer
brains
service?
out.
No, no.
No.
No, man, I don't technically get my
If I could
customers.
do something with
but I
my
fucking
hands where
care.
I'm like creative, I could do it. But
If I gotta use power tools, like, that'd at least be fun. Meathead, some nail
you get
gun
the
shit.
backhoe, boss.
Yeah. Let me check out that.
Look at the backhoe, boss.
Yeah, if I ever leave Orange Theory, I'm gonna work for my brother's fucking construction company,
You
for
do
sure.
ditch digging. I'm
Yeah, exactly. I'll be doing shit like that.
I mean, post hole diggers. I got you. That was one of the first manual labor jobs I'd done as a kid, and I was hungover from a party. And I promised my uncle I'd help him. I was throwing up in the holes I was digging. It was awful. He's like, "You ain't leaving, bitch." Finish the job. We had to fucking.
My grandfather used to piss in the concrete as you were mixing it. Makes it stronger.
And there's got to be some science behind it.
No, he just had to take a piss.
Ammonia, concrete.
I mean, we've put antifreeze in it when it's like freezing outside.
Yeah.
So it won't fucking freeze. But you're not supposed to do that.
Marching the third night in between these two featherweights.
Uh-oh.
Usyk signed a contract on Dana White's Contender Series in September of 2020. And so too did Holland England. This fight block is brought to you by Modelo.
Straight away back to Sarah, he just. Oh, look at
Head kick already.
Shit.
Already, let's
These
go.
motherfuckers are scrapping.
Beggs,
Oh!
this is why I like Beggs during this fight. He's not passive.
Neither one of them really are, though.
Well, Ackland's like, I'm surviving. His went totally survival mode. Like, I gotta react.
Angler has more MMA experience, so Douglas Ames has some kickboxing.
Yeah.
So.
I don't like how low that right hand is. Colin Anglin.
Yeah, but look at that beard, dude.
Look
at that beard.
Looking like a fucking sawed-off Zabit.
It actually looks like he's from Florida.
Florida
They got
probably,
beards like that.
Florida is probably very similar to Dagestan as far
cheese strap.
as economics and stuff like that. What did Khabib say? I don't fight in the street. I mean, from Dagestan, the real mountain, no street.
Yeah.
There is no street.
Nice knee again there from Anglin.
I want to change your face.
He's big now, too.
I was watching. I watched the Conor fight again.
Yeah, I did
Conor,
too yesterday.
Khabib. Let's talk now. Let's talk now.
Yeah,
Well, see, Khabib is on Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing.
I saw that.
I didn't watch it
I
yet.
gotta check that out. So that's good. That means he'll be on Rogan soon. Because the only reason he hasn't done Rogan, he wanted to perfect his English. So he's been
That makes
working.
sense.
So he's been working on his English, so he can be a good guest. He said, of course, it could be. And I actually went back recently and watched the Gaethje fight with a fresh mind and actually appreciated it. Not me betting on Gaethje and hoping Gaethje won the fight. It was actually, man, that guy's so fucking good, man.
Gaethje had a few.
Those leg kicks
They
for
was hurting
sure.
with that, but
Well, Khabib even said, he goes, a few more of those leg kicks, I might have been done.
Yeah.
I had to end it.
Gaethje hit him with a few shots, but like Khabib hit him with a few shots too. He'd be just so unorthodox, man.
Khabib just had that look in his eyes. He had that one leg kick. His foot was already fucked up, whatever it was, broken. I don't know what the exact injury was. But you can kind of see he had his hands like, all right, I gotta get this fucking over. Shot that takedown, got that fucking triangle, and that was it. But he was not enjoying those leg kicks. You guys, the coaches, do they realize that they don't have to yell that loud? There's nobody in the arena. They can just be a little bit more calm with the sound.
Creatures of habit. Uh-oh. That's not looking good.
Oh, I already kicked in the face in that. Kicked me in the fucking mouth rather than right in the gut. There's the wrestling.
There it is.
You might steal the round with this.
Let's see what back to show he's got off his back though, because
So it's Baghdasarian a mixture
There you
of
go.
like Baghdad and Syria?
Well, he's Romanian.
I mean, that's kind of between the
Yeah.
two. Well, kind of in that Eastern European.
Yeah.
nicely done.
No, Romanian's a little bit closer to my tribe. They're a little bit more like the Greek, Turk, Armenian type.
Wrestled in high school in his native Michigan.
Some Anglo-Saxon.
Fighting as a career, he actually took an amateur
The Romance
fight
language.
on the side of the road, said, I thought it'd be funny to actually take a fight, and then he started training after that. Turned out he liked it. To the tune of 9 fights, 8 wins, and a UFC debut tonight.
England looks like such a Chad. I would never guess that guy's a mixed martial artist.
Also got married through
It looks like a bro. You see
Yeah.
like
Like, I think I saw that guy going to Lala,
our Old Town.
wearing a fucking romper.
He's getting romped
There
right
we go.
now.
Let's get that finished. I saw him wearing a romper going to Lala.
A romper. Is it like an NBA romper?
No, it was like.
With those new like shades they're all wearing?
Yeah. Kids are dumb.
God.
Showing that he can compete in his clinch.
It's like, yo, they're worried about spreading COVID. What about venereal disease? That's what's really being spread.
Yeah, we need those. Who was it? Somebody in jiu-jitsu was telling him about. Yes.
Rob?
No, it was I don't really know after that. Like I don't see him that much, but he's an older dude, probably in his mid-40s or early 50s. He goes, man, I grew up in the 90s and I fucked without a condom. I'm definitely not wearing a mask.
Come on, get him out of there.
Oh, I was there for that.
Who was that?
I think
Who's that?
Fred.
Fred.
Yeah.
We won't say your full name and put you on blast for that one. You did a pretty important job.
Yeah.
So, we won't say who said that out loud. We can try and get you in trouble. Oh, nice. Is he gassed?
expected Adesanya.
Oh.
Heavy shots early.
Oh.
Colin Anglin finding some. Second
These
round.
guys gotta be so tired. They just think how tough a grappling 5 rounds is.
Shit, grappling 1 round.
I'm saying, I mean, I'm in 5 minutes. So yeah, imagine grappling in 5-minute rounds. How tiring it is.
And that's
You
not
throw
even
and
having to
striking.
worry about them striking at you.
That's what I'm saying.
More mental
That's
exhaustion.
what I'm saying. Imagine how much more complicated that is.
Well, Bag the Hasharian is now minus 370.
Yeah, he definitely won that round, but he's looking tired, man. He's definitely looking tired. That fucking trigger shot. No.
We had some other fights announced, didn't we? Let me go on the gram here.
Well, there's the
The
Stolze,
danger zone.
Cheyenne Buys.
No, I mean
Right
like they announced.
Well, what UFC are we coming up on? 265 or 266?
I think 65.
That's the
Yeah,
guy. That's the
65.
guy in Lewis, right?
Yep.
And then 267 is who?
Was that the Nunez one that just got?
Well, Nunes was supposed to be on this card. She was
That,
supposed to. 265 was supposed to be the Nunes was supposed to be on this card. So 266 I have no clue. I know the Usman and the Usman one just got
Covington.
Covington and Gaethje challenged 268. Hey, that's his first guard.
Tremendous corner right there. The corner of Colin Anglin saying, listen, got to get the body lock, but throw the hands first. Doesn't like him when he gets put on the back foot. Of course, that opens
Volkanovski Ortega, okay.
As I say, really good.
Norma Dumont, Holly Holm.
What's that? A main event for a pay-per-view?
I don't know if it's a main event.
Oh, the Hoyt
It's a fight
Teixeira is 267. Okay, makes sense. So we got some good ones coming up. I'm kind of excited for that old man fight. The old dirty old bastards, Jan and Glover. When are we gonna get that Yuri and Ratchett? Has that been officially announced?
Yeah, Michael Venom Page fighting Lima again.
Yeah.
Who's gonna win that?
Lima. Page is not a martial artist, mixed martial artist. He's a highlight guy. He's a highlight guy. He can dent some cans. Come on.
That gives Colin a chance to get in and try and get the takedown this time. Not only a clinch,
That design kind of looks like Brian Ortega a little bit.
Mixed with Garam.
It's Brian Ortega meets the beat.
Ooh.
Little big slap. England really has done nothing. Hit that one takedown, that's it.
Oh. You don't like those.
Come on, kick him right in the dick.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Kick him in the taint. Is that illegal to kick him in the taint?
Yeah, probably.
Oh! Yes! The knockout hits! Boom!
Yes.
Boom! The knockout hits! He just floated
He
off.
partially blocked that too.
He was walking like he was walking uphill.
King Q
You
Metallica.
look like me after I ate like 100 milligrams. I remember one time, man, there was the Incredibles. Shout out to Incredibles, peanut butter. I think it's peanut butter. They look like Hershey's bars that made of peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't
Each
block
square's
it.
10 milligrams. I ate 2 of them, and it tasted so damn good, right? I gave Carla half of one, and she wouldn't eat the other. I was like, I might as well eat the other half of one, right? And as I'm breaking off the other half piece, like another breaks off, so I might as well throw that down. So at the end, about 40, 50 milligrams. And I felt good, but I fell asleep the night. I was like, I should be all right. In the middle of the night, I woke up to take a fucking piss. I was having to trace the wall to get to my bathroom because I'm walking like this. I was like, imagine if my kids walk out right now and see me walking down the hall like this to go to the bathroom. I was fucking stoned as I woke up. I was more high waking up than I was when I went to sleep. I was like, oh, I gotta watch out because they taste so fucking good. It's dangerous. I remember when I first started eating edibles, like when I was younger, I was like, they tasted like shit. It was nasty as fuck. You just ate it because you all eat this brownie. You know?
Right.
And now they're fucking delicious.
Some artisan shit, yeah.
Man, they're so good.
Alright, so next is the Stolze Gooden fight.
Stolze should get a knockout here. That's how it should end. Although Gooden does have some power, the Night Train. He hasn't had a lot of success in the UFC. He was a last-second replacement. He just called him this week, right? This week to fight. The fight was off for about 20 minutes today, and they put it back on. I guess Somebody, I don't know if it was Stolte or Gooden, had a false positive. That's what happened. They redid it again and he came back negative. Said,
Probably swept that shit under the rug. I mean, we can't afford another fight to go down.
I mean, I don't think so. I just don't think they would do that for this fight. Now,
So
this
they
was
win by knockout, TKO.
I think it's that. I think they got advertisers paying money for their time slots and leaving these commercials, so they need to prolong the
but
program.
I don't think they're risking that coming out for that fight. Now, if it was like magically on Fight Island that Dustin Poirier tested negative, but then he came back positive on the Rogan show a week later, like that, he came back with the antibodies. He didn't come back positive. He came back with the antibodies. That means he had it in the past, and he didn't show up at the Fight Island test. So again, a fight like that, they might do that in Abu Dhabi. We know we can bend the rules a little bit more, but in Vegas, it's already a hot spot right now. And this is a card that only people like us are watching. They're not going to fucking risk it for that. Now Conor Poirier 4? What if Poirier just waits for Conor to come back? I think I would do that if I was Poirier. Fuck the belt. Go get a big fucking payday again next year? Like, what's that belt mean? Like, Charles Oliveira's broke, he said it himself. He said he's got no money.
Yeah, but I think Poirier's a draw. People watch Poirier.
Yeah, but when you're
Or
Poirier,
just negotiate aggressively.
But if you're Poirier and you lose that Oliveira fight,
Right.
your stock plummets.
You could lose that fight.
Yeah, of course. It's an actual fight.
Yeah.
It's not a showcase.
6-fight win streak. But he's only 6-1. So he lost his first fight and then.
Mathematics. You're excelling, Joey.
He said, I know most of my kicks and punches they touch. I know it's over for sure. Yes, that's nice. Give me a little chunk there on that Bagdasarian.
How do you feel about this Stolze fight?
Again, Stolze's a vicious dude, man. He's a good striker. I've watched some of his fights in Octagon.
Well, what does Tony think over here?
Of what?
The Stolze fight that's coming
I
up.
think Stolze is going to win.
How?
I think he's going to win. I think he might finish good, actually. That or he's going to win on points. He's going to be able to stay at range, pick him apart. Kicks. I think he's got more kicks in his arsenal.
He's got the speed edge too.
Yeah.
He's fast. And Gooden does have some power. Gooden lands cleanly. Stolze could go down, but yeah, we've seen Gooden get finished in the UFC. I forget who he fought when he came there. I was actually pretty high. So watching his regional stuff, Gooden puts people out on the regional circuit watching his fights, but it didn't really translate when I saw him in the UFC last time. Now this is one of those cases where it's kind of like, if he loses this, I think he's 0-2 in the UFC. He's not a big draw. He took it on short notice. That probably was the only reason he got the fight was those short notice. I don't know, man. I think Stolze should get this done.
If I be honest with you guys,
Should I put $5 or $10 on it?
5.
For knockout.
5.
Stolze, what's the odds?
Plus 300.
This fight's ending in a knockout. The next fight's gonna end in a knockout.
I'll put 5. I got 5 on it.
If you want to try to hedge, go fight this, not go the distance.
And then we don't know who is our opponent, you know?
That way, this
With
case he
opponents,
gets
so formal.
I mean, you come in the ring,
come in the ring and kill your face.
that's it.
Well, it was very impressive. Can we see you back in here soon? I know there was a long layoff between Contender and here. You seem to be injury-free other than a little bit of marks. How soon would you like to get back in the octagon?
My throw is before the fight. Yeah, before the fight. Yeah, everything is good. I'm so happy that I'm here. Thank you very much, Dana. This year, it's like very, very good and very. I came from Armenia 8 years ago, so I became a citizen, U.S. citizen, and then my.
You're living a fucking dream right here. Fucking got old glory. That's funny. American athletes don't want to put the flag on him, but this guy does.
Like I'm in the UFC, I won.
Perspective.
My wedding gonna be September.
True.
Shit ain't perfect. Shit ain't perfect, but it's pretty goddamn good. It'll never be perfect, guys.
Well, I think there might be some extra money coming.
Happy birthday to Dana too. Happy birthday.
Well, listen, congratulations on a successful UFC debut. Melcik Bakhtasarian,
He's a
ladies and
friendly ass
gentlemen.
guy. How could a friendly ass guy be so dangerous? He fucking just put that guy in the
He's got nothing
shadow.
to prove, that's why.
A Friday morning, it's the UFC 265 weigh-in show. Joined Dan Hellie, Laura Sanko, Daniel.
Yeah, I was watching on Twitter, so I forgot who tweeted it. It was like, yeah, just announced UFC are asking Bilal Muhammad and Din Thomas to fill in last second notice to fill out the card.
Weigh-in show is yours
Friday, 9:50 a.m. Eastern
We're saying up the chain, it's shot, huh?
Eastern time,
He goes hard.
6 a.m. Pacific. See who comes home with that belt and who's drinking what on the maiden show.
Undefeated pro fighter, Laura Sanko. They start introducing her as that.
Yeah.
August 7th, Saturday night.
It's a fun
They
one.
wouldn't be wrong.
Okay, there should be a lot of good cards on here.
I'm
Fights on
not
here.
excited for that Luke and Chiesa fight.
Luke's gonna knock him out.
No?
I hope so. Just because Chiesa's not a fun fighter to watch.
That song you don't get to
Although Chiesa's commercial Gaethje's great.
Oh, it's awesome.
I love that commercial.
So we all think Gon's gonna wrestle fuck?
No. Can
Oh man, I can't count Derrick Lewis out. He's just one shot. Like he can literally do nothing for the whole fight and then win.
Yeah, he could be losing until he wins, right?
Yeah. Throws 6 significant strikes, wins the fight.
It's gonna be hard for him to catch Gon though.
Yeah.
He's really good with the countering. He's smart. He's light on his feet. He's gonna be in there. He can handle fight. We've seen him 5 rounds. He does not slow down. I don't know how Derrick Lewis is looking forward to this round.
Do we know what the line is on that?
We can check it out. I'm pretty sure it's posted by now.
UFC Fight Night is brought to you by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings
This bull take. McKee's beating Pitbull tonight, right?
today. Use promo code Octagon when you sign up.
I think Pitbull's going to do it.
I'm going with McKee. Should that be the tie? Since we're leaving tied, should we
Yeah,
count
I
that
think,
to our total?
I think eventually McKee gets there.
I think
but not
McKee's too
tonight.
fucking big, man. He's fucking gigantic. Do you see him next to Pitbull?
Yeah.
Well,
He's not bad either.
Derrick Lewis is underdog at plus 260. Gon is minus 335.
I don't think he should be minus 335.
But
I'm definitely wouldn't bet Gon.
once,
Definitely
I mean,
wouldn't
I
bet
think
that.
I'm gonna put money on well,
Well, if you bet Lewis by knockout.
You can't really do MMA math. We know this, right? But we saw what Volkov was doing to Lewis. And then Lewis
Right.
catches him, and look what Gon just did to Volkov.
Right. I mean,
Gon is going to be very elusive, and I don't see
There is a
him.
little bit of math involved because Gon and Volkov are similar fighters. They're very similar styles, good build, range. But again, Volkov lost that fight. He was winning the whole fight.
He got
and lost.
lazy at the
It
end.
takes 1 second, one slip up. Now maybe he'll be more careful, but JDS did hit Gon a couple times in that first round. Gave him a little wake-up call, and he started bouncing around a little bit more. If Derrick Lewis does that, you're done. I just want to see where Lewis wins going to be rounds 3, 4, and 5. He's never been there.
Yeah.
I mean, been to 3. That's when his balls got really hard and he take his pants off.
Volkov finished.
What's he gonna take off?
Volkov finished him in what round? 3rd? 4th?
He finished Volkov
Oh, he
in the
finished
3rd.
Volkov
Yeah,
third?
it's like with 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
But then that's when his balls got hot. So what's he going to take off if he knocks out Guy in the 4th? His whole dick's coming out. The whole black beast is coming out.
We have a problem.
Yeah. The fucking Mississippi black snake's coming out for sure. And fucking plopping on Joe. That's going to be a great meme. Joe Rogan sitting next to him with his pants off. Yeah, my brain says Aragon's winning that fight. But what do I want to win and who I want to bet and who I'm going to cheer for is Derrick Lewis. But do I want to see a Derrick Lewis and Ngannou fight again? Because that was one of the worst fights of all time.
Yeah.
Neither one wanted to move, neither one wanted to get by the other one. Now,
Ngannou-Gon's interesting though.
yeah, for sure. They trained a little bit together, I think, too. Coming out, like I think there's some history
I
between
think they
them.
got sparring,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's
And I think
some
Gon's
history.
getting the better of Ngannou.
I can believe that because I mean Ngannou's still fresh in the sport. He's learning it. That's the thing about Ngannou. In between fights, you're gonna see exponential growth because he's still early in his training and his games. I mean, look at the difference between him and the first Stipe fight. What's Stipe do? If I was Stipe, I'd fight Jones. I'd ask for Jones if I was Stipe. One last fight, John Jones legacy fight.
Stipe wants that title.
Well, but would you rather, okay, Stipe, you've won that title twice, you've defended it more than, you've done everything in that heavyweight division. Wouldn't you want to try to beat the GOAT? I think that'd be a bigger notch to win the title again. And I think that'd be a bigger money fight. Stipe versus John, then Stipe versus Francis again. Like you got the heavyweight GOAT versus the light heavyweight GOAT. That's how they're gonna sell it. That's how they're gonna sell it.
You know, John hasn't been in there for a long time, and
a splash. You know, I'm just jumping in the.
But Francis is like, people want to. It's like, it's every day that goes by. It seems like John is kind of like yesterday's fighter, and Francis is today's fighter. You know?
Yeah, but they'll get that marketing machine behind it. We thought that about Connor too. John will say some shit. Best thing John ever did was embrace the heel.
The problem with like John Jones and Stipe just isn't really much of a draw. He's not a shit talker. Nothing.
Well, he could be a shit talker, we just don't know what he's saying.
No, that's true.
We can do it as GOAT versus GOAT. And I honestly think it would be a bigger win if Stipe were to beat John than win the title again.
I mean, yeah, I think so. If
He's done it twice, and again, he has the most title defenses in heavyweight history. Like, he can't really do anything else with that belt that he hasn't done already. And you don't have to worry about getting that fucking right hand from Francis.
Alright.
Like, even if you lose a fight with John, you're not going to be hurting like a fight after Francis.
Can you hand me one of those cups, please?
Like, you fight Francis, you might not come back. There's a chance you're done in that octagon. We saw his soul leave his body for a little bit. He had to grab it.
Not physically, mentally.
Yeah. So, if I'm Stipe, that's the fight I'd be pushing for. I'd be calling out John Jones. I'd be telling Dana that's the fight I want.
Dana. 60 G's, baby.
Yeah, Dana must have told these motherfuckers we're doing 70 G's for you. There's only 10 fights anyway. They've came out. I mean, pretty much every fight these motherfuckers been fighting their ass off.
Yeah, you better fight your asses off.
The worst fight was the Witt fight, and that had its moments where it turned into full-fledged brawls. What the fuck is this movie about?
He's like in a video game and doesn't know it.
Oh. So a funny version of what's a gamer?
Some typical Ryan Reynolds shit, yeah.
You ever watch that gamer with Gerard Butler?
Gerard Butler, yeah. It's not bad, actually.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
Or it's a live action Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah.
I keep saying what the fuck, and I realize what we're watching.
Take it to the Neds level.
Fucking Chicago Cubs.
They traded what, Bryant?
Everybody.
Baez, Rizzo, all of them?
Everybody. The only one they kept was Wilson Contreras. I found Wilson Contreras, I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, Bryant went to the Giants.
Bryant to the Giants, Baez to the Mets, which is funny, got that mural over there in Milwaukee. that mural was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Rizzo to the Yankees. They traded Jake Marisnick to the Padres and Craig Kimbrell to the Sox.
I don't really follow
And
baseball,
got
but I just see
nothing in return. Nothing.
Damn, you got a 2 liter and 2 tall boys?
Yeah,
Party.
bitch. Imagine if I drank alcohol.
How much you drink a day?
When I'm eating pizza and
Damn.
I'm right there with Jody with those. If I'm at home.
Damn, 2 liter Diet Coke.
I won't finish the 2 liter.
If I was going to do a Go Puff for one of those, there's no, they don't deliver here.
Oh.
I mean, you guys are welcome to have some of my 2 liter of Diet Coke if you'd like.
I didn't know you had that. I thought you was like
Surprised
a
you're not
cowboy.
just drinking it out of the jug.
Could.
That's what I'd be doing. Shit.
I mean, I think a lot. If I was like a beer drinker, I'd be one of those like fucking case a day motherfuckers.
That's a lot, man.
Thank God I'm not. I know a motherfucker that did it every day.
Oh, man.
24-pack.
Oh, yeah. Dude, they're sitting in the corner by my house. They're out there every fucking day.
Fucking, I got this, you know, a
But
couple of my guys that work for me, Mexican guys, you know, they got shit English, whatever. This one motherfucker will drink a case of beer during an 8-hour workday.
Damn.
Like sometimes I can bring beer, you know, like
Yeah.
whatever. We're fucking working, pouring concrete. You know, I don't give a shit. This motherfucker will drink a case of beer every day of the week while he's working.
Highly functional, too.
And still gets the fucking job done.
Awesome.
Hey, man. Human beings survive because of beer.
Some days we should be able to drink at work. Yesterday was one of the days I wanted to drink. I'm like, oh,
When I worked at Whole Foods, we used to be able to do that.
yeah.
We had 2 work beers, but nobody was counting.
Yeah. Which Whole Foods you work at?
I worked at the one on Peterson and Cicero, right by the highway.
Oh, like is that the north side?
Northwest, yeah.
Yeah, right there by the 94. But yeah,
far from here, yeah.
as they started going public, a lot of that shit started dialing back a little bit.
Under 6 feet tall, small 2-inch edge and reach for the American.
Back inside the octagon, here's Joe Martinez.
And all 5 big players set to go to the next fight tonight. 3 rounds. This is in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing
Who the fuck is this jabroni? Joe Martinez. Where's Buffer?
Yeah, but so I tell you,
Is he on Cameo Buffer? Because I feel like he just $200 a pop.
That's five.
5 to do your intro.
I think that's why I saw him. You know why Buffer got the job, right? Bruce Buffer? They tried to
Michael
get
Buffer gave it to him.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't.
He had something else to do that day.
He was like, I do boxing.
And he's like, you do my brother though. And it's like half brothers or step brothers. What is it?
Yeah, I think they're half brothers is what it
Who's
is.
Michael or half?
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, Michael gave him the job.
Yeah, I think it's a weird story where like Michael Buffer didn't even know he had a brother for like fucking 20-some years.
They met as an adult. Yeah.
Yeah. And then met, later.
Those stories are wild,
They
right?
both got golden. Hey, well, I got one of those
You
stories.
find like a strange family and shit. Like you got fucking brothers and sisters you didn't know about.
Yeah, I technically knew, but I had a sibling I didn't meet till I was like 30-something years old. I'm 30 years old.
Alright, so both you jabronis
Oh, there we go,
Stolze winning this by knockout.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if it's knockout, but.
Well, this fight's not gonna go to decision.
Oh!
Whoever's winning this fight is going to win by knockout.
I'm not setting anything up, they're just throwing right now.
Oh shit, he got him. Oh!
Yeah, he tagged him.
Nice left hook. Oh. He's gonna take him down? He's gonna get guillotined? No.
Oh, he almost broke his own neck right there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, right into the guillotine. Goddamn, we're gonna sub and fuck our prop.
Yeah.
I parlay doesn't go distance. Not parlay, hedge doesn't go the distance though.
How are you guys doing on your DraftKings?
I'm doing alright, but that fucking...
I'm getting no 6-6, though.
No. Because of that stupid whip fight.
Yeah.
He had Adeshev though.
I might get a good 5-6, though. For that Barberena, he got 40.
And that draw, man.
How many did Garcia get more? He got more than 40.
Yeah. Garcia scored pretty well, actually. Garcia scored more than Camacho
He
and
had like
Chavez.
40. Oh! He's done! Damn, we were both wrong on that one.
I said it was going to
That
knockout.
might happen.
Oh, I thought the fight ended in knockout.
You did say that.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh, it's $5. God damn it.
The night train. He wasn't lying to that post, was he? On to the next one.
Derrick with the outburst after the biggest win of his career. We're going to take another look in real time because he was throwing power.
A lot of heads that doesn't knock on the decision. That's my night.
Oh, good. Straight right.
Just a straight right.
Another her deep running meme.
Choo-choo.
Choo-choo the night train.
He's not the night train because he comes forward all the time and then in his words is very dark and he says choo-choo something else. But I'm a professional, so I won't say.
Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Check this out. Go on, Paul.
Bet you still wish this fight was canceled. That's gonna be my killer.
For Jared Gooden. An exclamation point on his first UFC win. We make it official next.
Yeah, that's gonna kill my DraftKings tonight.
From when we won the Korean Coughlin Cup day.
Well, at least that ended fast. This card's gonna end fast.
Well, so then what's the next fight?
The ladies.
Before you bet. Set a deposit.
Buys winning this one?
Try and buys most likely. But again, there's nobody in here that I'm really gonna be like, oh yeah, they're winning this fight.
Well, she's a minus 145.
And that's pretty tight too. She will follow her home though.
I don't know. I don't really trust it, but I think she should. She has the better striking. I think if she wants to.
Does she though, really? She should.
She should. Yeah, you still know. Like,
But how is she winning?
Decision.
Yeah. We got the Walters Pilsner.
How did my money go?
Plus 100 if she wins by decision.
Oh, I'm not betting this fight. I do have money on the main.
The UFC's iconic
Yeah,
reality
prop
TV
bet on
series
it?
is back.
Main?
Do not miss the
Yeah,
return
Highway
of the
K,
Ultimate
pick it
Fighter,
up.
Team Volkanovski versus Team
I don't think Hall can possibly win a decision or a sub.
Output's probably too low.
to make their UFC
Yeah.
dreams a reality. Sign up now at ESPNplus.com to watch new episodes coming at you every Tuesday.
Under 3.5 -1. Over 3.5 is -105.
First round knockout for Jared Good. Now for the official decision brought to you by DAB, Disabled American Veterans, keeping our promise.
Uriah Hall to win by knockout, TKO, DQ in round 1 is +1,000. Round 2 +1,400. Round 3.
That might be the game to play.
So they're saying like if he doesn't do it in round 1, the odds get better, worse.
Well, there was an odds boost for Hall to win by knockout, TKO, DQ at plus 350.
You gotta be excited about that one, man. I'm sorry, give me 1 second. I'm gonna do my due diligence. First, all glory to God.
Hall to win by submission in round 5 +18,000.
And third, I'm thank my coach.
18,000?
Yeah, +18,000 to win by submission.
My main trading partner, man.
Hold on. Let's play some games here.
You, Brody.
Get
Yeah,
the
just thank everybody on
burns.
the team. Everybody, I don't want to thank you all. Yeah, stop about this. Jared,
What weight class was this? 185?
170.
God, look, Felder fought 170. Look how small he is compared to him.
Well, he's triathlon, so you know.
Sean Shelby to keep you in mind. What changed?
Let's see.
Just my mentality and my coach. You know what I mean? We putting everything together and just we knew we can't go to the judges no more. Nothing against them. We got to take fate to our own hands, and that's what changed. Well, listen, I want you to take a look at your handiwork here because it was a dynamite right hand. Why don't you tell us to it?
Ooh.
Got it?
I mean, it was a short right hand.
Drops and I just keep coming. And that's Kelly Davis elbow up.
Yeah, those ones you don't see.
Coach Put give you the power, give you the tools, man. I'm just here to lay them down, man. Hey, it's Kelly Davis.
Oh, and it was just like,
Alright.
I don't nose
This
it
is all
now.
sprinkling.
Oh, listen, I can't wait to
A
see
little
you
bit
back in
knockout
there.
round 1, a little bit knockout round 2, a little
DK
bit knockout
Bay,
round
little
3.
DK Bay.
Hopefully,
Ladies and
hopefully
gentlemen.
it's round 3. Hopefully knocked out Silva.
What if Strickland breaks his leg?
No, listen, 100%, and I'm not surprised.
Well, if he loses in round 1, I'd still get money too. I got that bet too.
And then
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
wasn't even the most technically
Watch him win in 4.
but technically it wasn't good at all. But it just showed
That's the worst.
power.
It's kind of disrespectful, Brisbane. Technically, that wasn't a good punch at all. I mean, it kind of wasn't.
I mean, it was short, like he was like pawing at him, you know?
It really wasn't on the button though. It's like a straight shot. You know?
Yeah, it's just, you know, that's all he needed.
27 years old and on the way up after that win. Well, if you're ready to dive into the strategy and techniques ahead of UFC 265, you want to
You ready to throw some axes tomorrow?
Yeah. What package did we get? Jared, are you coming?
I
No.
can throw in some axes, grab some go-karts.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I heard Leo.
He's in.
He's not coming, or he is?
He's in.
Defense, so he's going to be spreading his legs. He's going to make it hard. So if I can't get it,
Yeah, I think one of her good friends is coming.
Create separation.
Her sister, her sister's husband,
Fake fake.
Leo.
Keep Derrick.
She showed me the list earlier.
Ricardo Arcelia.
It's harder for him to
Yes,
slow.
Karen.
You
Andrew.
want that explosion without you being there to
That's
count.
gonna be fun.
And that's what Gunn does so well.
What is it? 2 o'clock, right?
Fake
I don't think I'll be done with
you
work
go,
until fuck.
and he makes you miss. And
I had to
then
go
he
by and
starts
get her
running.
something. I'm gonna get
So
her.
that's what we got.
Probably shouldn't say it in case she's watching this.
Big strong Derrick.
She's probably tuning in.
Big old dildo. Like, I remember in high school,
She already got one of those.
one of my buddies brought a friend of ours a giant cucumber.
I had a girlfriend one time who went to the sex store and she's like, I want that one. It's the biggest one on the wall. I was like, all right, let's do it.
Wow. She got a little head wrap? What's going on there?
She's a thug.
She is. When she lost her last fight to Conejo, she's like, I'll follow you home, bitch. I even though she's got her ass handed to her for 3 rounds. Like, what are you going to do when you get to her house?
Yeah.
What are you going to do different in this cage?
Get some fucking sidewalk
See, here's the
rash.
thing that's scary about this fight, right? You have Bays, who was supposed to come out and look good against Conejo and look like shit and lost. And you got DePaul, who was supposed to come out and look good against Jin Frey and she came and lost. Now, Jin Frey's a way better fighter than Conejo is, right? So DePaul could shock the world right here and win this fight.
Would it really be a shock though?
I don't know. Putting a Brazilian against anybody is
Yeah.
always a chance.
Actually, her old lady's playing a solo.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'd watch.
I would too.
Join that OnlyFans or what?
That's an OnlyFans I
I'm
joined.
not paying for that shit, but I'd watch.
They would be arrogant and charge $7,000 for it though. What the fuck is this? Office basketball?
It's commercial.
You watching the Olympics? I know the fucking channel.
Did you win that bet?
No, that fucking Murphy got silver.
Oh my god.
I had a three-way parlay. Would have was like $11 bet. Would have been like $700.
Wow.
The first two legs hit. I bet France to beat the U.S. I had the triathlon gold medalist picked, Christian Blumenfeld from Denmark, Finland, one of those Nordic countries. He was plus 700 though. I took him, and then I had Ryan Murphy in the 200-meter backstroke. He finished second.
Whoa.
And then I was trying to cash it out before the swim. Like I got two of these threes right. There was a chance that third one hits. Right? There's no way. But they were not even allowed to cash out. Like motherfucker, you're stuck here. Ride this out. The fact he got silver by like tenths of a second.
Right.
He was the world record holder in the
Mike
100.
was screaming, "Swim, bitch!"
Well, I didn't even watch it because I came like at 3 in the morning, so I was like fucking asleep, whatever. Yeah. Oh, I definitely been screaming, "Motherfucker, swim! Swim, motherfucker, swim!
I mean, I asked you about it
Swim!"
the other day. I'm like, hey, he would probably have told me if he won, but
Yeah, no.
I couldn't find the results.
It's hard to find, to look up the results is hard, right? Like, what the fuck?
There's just so much different shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is going on? And everything I look up, I get this shit about, what's her name? I'm like, okay, I get
Simone
it.
Biles.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find results.
I just love how fucking tough people get for these Olympic gymnasts.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be a champion. Like, they're fucking gymnasts. Like, yeah, they're great athletes, and like, they're not like combat sport fighters. They're not fucking, you know. Like, she's won before. You know, that's the whole thing with her medicine too.
Wow.
Well, apparently she's got ADHD, and she's been on like, I don't know exactly. I don't want to say the wrong prescription, but ADHD medicine. So either Adderall or Ritalin, since she was a kid, and she got an exemption to take it in Rio, and she fucking dominated, right? In Japan, it's illegal. So she wasn't allowed to take her medicine.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. But you know, like, not only like the fact that she probably feels off, but again, she might freak out, get a little bit nervous. She might realize how fucking crazy it is to do 9 million flips in the air, like the crazy stuff that she
Well, I
does.
think I heard something about vertigo.
I bet.
And like I had that shit. And that shit's no joke.
Can you imagine but again, they can break their neck very easily.
Yeah, that's like miserable. I wish that on my
You know, these
list.
people are like, oh, you're representing your country. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. It's not a war.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's not all.
Like the country ain't even fucking paying her. It's not like USA's paying her. Then I kind of had an argument.
We're talking about Simone.
Yeah, bullshit. I was saying, did you hear the whole thing about her medication?
I did. Well, I was listening to Rogan. He was talking about it.
Yeah, so apparently there's some truth to that.
Yeah, she's on ADHD.
And they wouldn't let her do it in Japan.
And that will fuck you up.
Right.
You got a hard stop.
No wonder,
on that
and not only that, like you're actually not, you're just oh shit, realizing what's going on around you after that.
You can't fucking focus.
Yeah.
Did you see that fucking flip she did? My brain still can't comprehend
Dude, the stuff,
exactly what she
I didn't
did.
watch any of this year's Olympics, but I saw what she did in 2016. Even in, I believe it was 2016 when she was doing those crazy slides on the floor and coming up. Shit looks physically impossible. Like how the fuck do you pull that off? Like she's won before.
The day before she quit, she fucking did the floor routine, and she does this flip. Like basically, she flips 3 times and rotates 3 times as she's flipping. Fucking, I'm like, what the fuck did I just watch? Apparently, on like the parallel bars or some shit, she's doing some moves that are so advanced
They don't know how to
that
score them, right?
they don't know how to score them.
Yeah.
So she doesn't get points for them. Like, what the fuck does that mean?
That means you get an 11.
I mean, how many of these fucking people that are talking shit, like they call off work because they're hungover? Like I can't come in my office because I'm
I'll be
hungover.
100% honest. When I first heard about it, I was like, let's just get out there and start. This is what you've been training for your whole fucking life. Get out there, fucking do your thing. You know, you're the elite, the best of the best. But the more I think about it, the more I'm like, who the fuck? You know, like, who the fuck you are? You're an adult.
Like again, like how these people, the people that are like barking the loudest too. Like how often do you fucking watch gymnastics?
What? Never.
Like, you know what I mean?
Once every 4 years.
Yeah, we got like 3 days every 4 fucking years you care about this fucking sport. Now you're gonna be all passionate about it. Like, you're not watching the world championships every year in gymnastics. Shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, there are still gymnastics even when the Olympics are going on everywhere, just in case you were wondering. Not to mention, like, those fucking, most of those girls in that team were fucking raped by that doctor.
Right. She was, Simone, that was her doctor.
They were fucking finger banged in the butthole when they were kids.
Right.
By a doctor.
Larry Nasser.
Yeah. And they still rose to that fucking level.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, your fucking dad didn't hug you enough and you cry. This fucking doctor's fucking these girls' buttholes.
Everybody's got an opinion on everything, you know?
Yeah.
What the fuck you want.
Yeah. Everyone's an expert. Everyone's got, you know, strong will. Like, until you get tested.
Motherfuckers couldn't do 10 fucking push-ups.
Right. You be seeing in MMA the guys that bark the loudest at fighters. Oh, you fucking pussy or this and that. They're the guys that would never fucking break a sweat.
Right. Yeah, I couldn't do any of Simone Biles' routine. I couldn't do.
I'm pretty goddamn
3
athletic.
seconds of her.
I can do half of that shit. I can dunk a basketball. You know, I can do shit.
I have a really ugly somersault.
But fucking, I can't do any of that shit. Not even close. Like, not even in the neighborhood.
Even if it was like a springy floor trampoline.
I have trouble doing backflips on trampolines, like on the trampoline park. I can do front flips. I can do, you know.
Tony's a small guy. You look like you could do some flips.
I can do front flips.
I can do backflips if I'm like, say I'm going from my elevated level. So if I'm going into a pool or into a foam pit, I can do it that way. But if I'm staying on the same level, I can't fucking do that shit.
I can do it like rope swings in the lakes and shit. Like,
Yeah,
because of the momentum, but
right.
I can't do it from standing.
No, hell no. Even if I'm on a trampoline. It's probably more mental than to throw your legs over and go into it.
Yeah.
You know, that upside down.
Yeah, because you're just pulling yourself up. You let your head.
Right.
You know.
I just fall right back on my shoulders.
Yeah, I can't.
So I've been trying to do a kip up my whole life.
Yeah.
That's my lifelong dream. I think this is what my niece Lucy's gonna look like when she grows up.
Who?
Lucy.
Oh yeah.
She'd be a girl, Lucy. Yeah.
Where's Buena Silva?
She got a fight coming up, doesn't she? Who they still go with?
Who's that?
Mara Benasilva.
Mara Buena Silva.
Oh, low 26. I'm telling you, the reach, dude. Glory to Paulovich with this fucking
They're
fight.
both pretty good looking though.
I'd wrestle them both.
Hell yeah.
Cheyenne's way better looking than their husband.
Yeah.
He got fucking iced. He didn't come back too quickly. They fought in the same card. He's still fighting on Dreamland.
He fights though. He just fucking.
He's not boring. He hasn't fought since then, I'm saying. Yeah. He's probably still fucking woozy after fucking Silva knocked his ass out.
And then who did he knock out? Victor Rodriguez. Mr. Alaska.
That guy, my favorite head kick from Giannis when he's running. He's just taking a stroller on the outside of the cage and Giannis just hits him with a stop. He just bumped it late. Oh, sorry.
That lady fucked you up.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is Cheyenne, the Warrior Princess.
Hey, baby, he's alright.
Alright, baby. We already have a few warrior princesses, or like warrior divas, fucking warrior women.
Yeah, it's like prime time. Right, oh, prime. That's what you really want?
Nervous. What the heck? Oh, you gotta clean it up, girl.
Oh, there's somebody in the Bellator card has a great name. I gotta look it up. When Jake Hager gonna fight again?
When you try to talk to me in the Fedor fight?
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Fedor knocked him fucking out cold.
He can wrestle. He can wrestle.
Fedor can solve
Fedor has not looked good in a long time.
There it
Oh,
is.
Baze goes for it.
Watch you get put in the headlock.
That guy, Maz Burnell is legit.
We're live, bitches. Fight Companion.
Yo.
What the fuck is this guy?
UFC.
Yo.
My money, bitch.
Where's my money, bitch? Yeah, you think he's gonna win that?
Oh, shit!
She fucking head kicked her. She was standing up.
Oh,
She's done.
Fuck.
That's it.
It's over.
Holy fuck! What a highlight! Breaking the slate, Cheyenne Bays.
I just won some money.
No. You got those fucking three
Yeah. She
three
played
huge
herself up.
upsets today.
She timed that perfectly.
Yeah, kicked her right in the fucking.
Dude, the fucking optimal lineup's gonna have Adeshep, Witt, Bays, and fucking Witzma.
I wonder if there was a fight over in the first 60-second prop.
There's definitely a bonus on DraftKings for
She
it.
got a nice booty on her.
She's fucking kicking. There's not too many UFC fights with bad butts.
No.
Some are better than others, but there's not many with bad ones.
Watch
this.
Perfect.
Oh!
Oh, in the face.
Was her hand on the
No,
ground?
she got it off just in time.
Mark Smith, man. Yeah, poor girl.
He usually waits too long, so.
Yeah. Let's go again. Oh!
Just got her hands off. She almost pulled a fucking Peter Yan. Oh, that fight got taken off, huh?
Who?
Magomedov versus Stotts. Magomedov's the best 135er in the world. Come at me. Come at me, YouTube. Come at me, Twitter. Magomedov's the best 135er in the world. You know Ryan Benoit beat Sergio Pettis?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
He's champion, isn't he?
Yeah.
What a main card it's been. We'll make it official next.
Hey, I'll miss bullshit aside. This card was a fucking shit show, but it turned out pretty good. And I'm going to main event. See, 11 o'clock, dude. 9:30. 10:30. There's no possible way. It's impossible. Where's your math, bro?
Obviously non-existent.
Non-existent. That's that Florida education system right there.
It's coming from the one with a 1.1 GPA.
Want some ACT scores? In math?
Spelling her name?
Yeah, I do.
How do you
Producer,
spell her
bitch.
name?
I got it for you.
Who?
Cheyenne Buys, right? Bays.
Bays.
B-U-Y-S.
But it's like Buys.
But how do you spell her first name?
Cheyenene.
Oh, it's not coming up.
You produce those spelling bee trophies too?
I did win spell bee 3 times.
I won it once.
And then the Indian kids started taking over. I stopped practicing.
UFC Fight Night.
But you held your own with the Asians in math.
Motello. Root for those with a fighting spirit. MIP3, the official protein snack of UFC.
Oh, America's strong in that, smart in that.
Guaranteed rate. Guaranteed rate.
No, it's Cheyenne with an A.
Oh,
Cheyenne.
Cheyenne.
All right, let's make this first round knockout official. Here's Joe Martinez.
But is she still going to follow her home anyway?
It comes official in 1 minute. Round number 1. We have your winner by TKO, Cheyenne, the Warrior Princess. Bang!
Fucking
Your
stomper.
winner, Cheyenne Bays. Cheyenne.
Yeah, Roy DePaula, you go and dub.
To really say that was incredible. So how are you feeling after that?
Think there'll be some bumping in the
Nice.
Bays house tonight?
She's a G. She has great striking. Honestly, I was going to come in here and wrestle since, my
Put
last
10 on
fight.
that for her to win.
This fight, I really wanted to showcase that.
Here's what we need to do. Rather than get rid of these people,
Man, it's been a long road.
DePaula should have to go back to the Contender Series and fight somebody coming up for that spot. You want to stay on the UFC, you got to go back to Contender Series.
If you lose your debut.
If you lose, you're done. And
Someone takes your spot.
someone that whoever beats you takes your spot. Kind of like relegation in soccer.
Right, I'm broke as hell. I mean, I'm so broke. My whole check is just going to go to, I got a loan just so I can get a house here. And
You should talk to Jake Paul.
I just wanted to do the second
Fucking, she's going, Dana, give me that bonus.
Hey, that probably, it's either her or Magnus Terry for knockout of the night, right?
She might need a sports psychologist for that headlock. She's like, man.
Kicked her in the fuck.
No, she was good. She came back ready to go.
Listen, all she gotta do is start that OnlyFans.
Her and her husband.
She kicked her right in the tit.
Oh, shit.
Dumbass should have kept her hand down. You would have won the fight.
Yeah.
He actually told me a few weeks ago, listen.
Look, it was inches. I thought it was as close as I was to knocking that microphone over. inches away, just on time.
I was shocked. I mean, she's like I said, she's a gangster on feet. So.
Yeah, man, women's MMA is catching up. You're seeing so many more head kick knockouts, finishes. No more, not too many. When's the last time we saw a women's armbar from guard?
Been a while.
I haven't seen it. They're getting good. They're catching up. Yeah, to me, like I feel like women's MMA is like in 2005 to 10 in that range.
So we only got one more fight.
Because girls are starting to do it when they're young now. That's why the guys are getting so good. Most of the guys in the UFC right now grew up doing mixed martial arts type shit, or they grew up doing jiu-jitsu. They grew up training for the UFC. Now that little girls are starting to see this, wait in about 10 to 15 years how good the fucking girls are going to be. They're going to be so good. Thanks to Ronda Rousey. All the shit people like talk about Ronda Rousey. The reason women's MMA is where it's at right now is because of her.
Alright, this is the big one.
So, Uriah Hall, huh?
I got Uriah Hall, man. I have him. I picked him heads up.
I'm going Hall too.
I sprinkled a first round knockout for a little bit. I sprinkled a second round knockout for a little bit, and I sprinkled a third round knockout for a little bit. If one of them hits, I make my money back, and then some. If the third round hits, I make a nice chunk for the whole night.
Yeah, plus 1,000, plus 14,
right.
Plus 18.
He's not going to win a decision. I'll tell you what, the Uriah Hall is not going to win a decision. He doesn't show volume. He's a counter striker. He's either going to knock him out, or he's going to lose the decision, or get knocked out by Sean Strickland.
Or Sean Strickland breaks it.
Well, listen, Uriah
It's still a
Hall
knockout.
is
It's considered a knockout.
You know, TKO is plus 300. Yeah,
We all
his
know.
submission is plus.
All he has to do is lock up with Sean Strickland, do a little arm crank, and he'll win the fight. Orlando, what's his name? Showed that off. What's his name? Orlando
Sanchez.
Orlando Sanchez showed the path to victory. That coach.
Yeah, but Orlando Sanchez is a big boy.
Uriah Hall's no little guy.
Yeah.
Uriah Hall's probably bigger than Sean Strickland.
Yeah.
You will see the Black Beast come out of it.
Come on, Derrick Lewis. I want to see him wear a title.
The balls were hot. He's okay.
I mean, if I had my own fight league, Derrick Lewis would be probably my first signing. Like, you're going to be the face of this franchise, sir. Oh, Travis Brown.
What do you think about Coke Zero, Jody?
I'm down.
I think it's pretty good, actually.
I don't think I've ever tried it. What's the difference?
It's just this is
different
aspartame.
sweetener, right?
It's like stevia, or it's not. There's no aspartame in it, so it's just. It tastes a little different for sure.
Yeah, it tastes different. I used to drink a lot of Coke Zero with Captain Morgan.
I do a lot of the Zevia shit too.
Yeah, I love Zevia actually.
I was drinking it really hardcore for a long time, and I've taken a little bit of a break from it. But
it used to freak me out because it was clear. When I first started drinking it, I was like, what the fuck
I got
is
the
this?
root beer. There's no artificial color.
Yeah. So
everything's clear.
So it's clear. You're drinking clear root beer.
Pepsi did that for a while. Clear Pepsi.
Yeah.
Freaked me out.
Yeah. I drink
What if Gon taps him?
He could.
He could.
You think he's tapping? I mean, maybe if he arm bars him or something. But I think
I think he
if he rear naked him,
Derrick Lewis is the best. I just stand up.
Yeah.
He does too. He just stands up.
He does the Marcelo Garcia hand in the armpit, stand up.
Yeah.
Best escape ever.
There's some good escapes yesterday.
Yeah.
That's so much fun. Seeing Jax run around that place like he owns it now.
That's what Carl was saying.
So funny. He's like, come on, fight, let's go. Don't give up. There you go, Dad.
He's like, you about to break my arm, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, with the Americana. So Jax did his second day of jiu-jitsu the other day, and they're working Americanas. And they're just drilling, so they're not really fighting. And the kid's putting on him, and I see this kid's fucking torquing the shit out of his arm. And I go, Jackson, if it hurts, tap out. He instantly just starts tapping. And he goes, we're not supposed to tap, Dad. I go, this is practice. This is not a real fight. This is practice.
He listens to Dad too much at home. He's like, Dad's gonna call me all
Hey, but he
says the TV.
dropped. This guy's fingertips were going to the mat, elbow to the ceiling. I was like, dude, that doesn't bend that
Jackson's
way.
in his head, ain't gonna be no decision.
Yeah. Luckily, Dad understands jujitsu. Like, wait a minute, your arm's not supposed to look like that.
Jackson's like, I'm going to Mike's Fight League.
Yeah, he's ready. He's ready.
He instantly starts.
Hey,
Imagine how long that kid was in pain.
Oh man, he's like sitting there looking at his face, his arm was twisting. I was like, oh shit, Jackson, if it hurts, you can tap out.
Instantly.
I don't tap.
Did not. He's like, Dad, you said he'll never tap. And he'll even say, like, Dad, that's what you said in the guard. That's what you said.
Kid's got a point. Yeah, but sure you're fighting.
We're drilling, Jackson. We're drilling. Dude, we're not even around. You're just drilling. You're learning how to do it.
He's learning how not to tap.
Yeah.
Well, listen, it does say something though that like his approval from his father means a lot. You know, like
so I gotta be
shows
careful.
that he can take fucking pain, right?
Oh, I gotta be careful what I say too. There's an incident with his mom the other day. He almost got killed.
Yeah.
So he was playing with his games, whatever, pissing her off. I don't know the exact story, but she told him to stop doing what he was doing. That was working when it happened. And he goes, Mom, you're being a real cunt right now. I'm like, Jackson, do you understand you're lucky you're still alive right now? You have a Latin mom, dude. You don't say stuff like that.
Call her a cunt.
Yeah.
You proper cunt.
Yeah. And then, where'd you learn that, Dad? I was like, I didn't call your mom that. You don't call your own mother that.
He's learning.
Yeah,
He's learning on the
he's
job.
listening to everything I say.
She slapped the shit out of him because that's what would have happened. Dude.
I don't know exactly. She might have downsold the punishment because I wasn't there when it happened. But yeah, she's like, your son almost died. I told him, I was like, maybe he doesn't understand what that word means, so I explained it to him if he ever says it again. I was like, man, dude, sometimes I can't be lawyer for you. I love the lawyer for my son. I always think, kids do things, it's fine. But man, like that one, I can't really defend, man. He went straight for it.
I mean, it would have been an automatic like smack for my dad. Like
Man.
it would have just before the came out of my mouth.
Man.
Eating bars.
Well, then I told him literally what it meant. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, that's what it means. That's what you called your mom.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
They become little
You
youths.
see how Roman punked me at the meeting the other day?
Oh, yeah.
I'm like holding a balloon. I'm holding a balloon. There's all these other balloons around. So it's Justin's birthday. We're just sitting there, I'm holding it, Roman walks over, takes my fucking balloon.
From his hand.
Takes it from
walks past about 5 of them on the way there.
And then starts, I'm like, what the fuck?
And I'm like, he probably thinks you guys are the same age.
Yeah, he's like, I'm half this bitch's size already.
Yeah, those kids are giant. Yeah,
little
fun
bastard.
times. They're starting to recognize the world.
So then you had to pick up one off the ground. And
Yeah.
I just sulked.
Yeah, like what the hell happened when he started doing the Incredible Hulk at the end of the episode walk? Yeah, he just walked right
What just
past him.
happened? I was like, my mind was blown.
He
I'm like,
passed 5 balloons on the way to
yeah, like you passed all these balloons.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing with him earlier, to be fair, so
Yeah.
maybe he wanted to play. I don't know.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That kid's hilarious. I love when he goes in there and he'll grab on the treadmill. And he'll start pushing the belt, and as it starts going, he dives and lays on it like Superman.
Yeah, he was doing that with your pain on.
Yeah. As it starts moving, he starts pushing the treadmill. As it starts moving, he just dives on top of it and drags him to the front.
Yeah. He likes to roll it.
Yeah.
And then he'll jump up and down on it.
Yeah.
Like it's a trampoline.
That kid loves trampoline parks.
Yeah.
Let me see if they stay open. Derrick knows some time. You're all right about that.
I told you. They gotta pay. They gotta collect money from these people.
Rizzo hits it with a home run for the Yankees. I wonder if they're gonna erase that. There's a mural they just painted over there across the street from the Academy. It's a huge El Mago mural. You know the
I haven't
paintings?
seen it yet. Yeah.
All those paintings. One of the big Baez one.
Underneath at the Congress Theater.
Yeah.
There's some sick murals around this city.
Yeah.
I've been riding my bike all over it. Seeing a lot of different stuff.
I think I really burned time for this main event. When do they want to start? Do you think?
I don't know. They probably have contractual agreements this shit's supposed to run until
750.
10:30, 11. Because they had how many fights originally? All these commercial people.
Well, I think it's more of a start of the main event.
Yeah.
They probably tell they probably want the main eventers to say, like, you're gonna start at this time. The earliest you'll start will be.
Yeah,
That's probably what it is.
especially if you're like headlining.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of feel like, I'm not ready to walk out. I'm still warming
Yeah.
up or whatever.
Probably tell the main eventers, yeah, your earliest walk is 9:50 or whatever, 7:50 Vegas time.
Right. I gotta take a shit.
Yeah, because they didn't get there not too long ago.
I got a fight boner. I gotta take care of.
Oh, I'd be taking 3 or 4 shits before I fought.
Man,
I'd be
I'm
ripping
right.
out.
Well, you've been cutting for weight and you've just been fucking.
Yeah, who knows how that fucking.
And you're a bit nervous too. I'd be shitting my brains out. Everybody deals with that differently. I guess more people, like, the more they do it, the more they're used to it.
Yeah.
You know? And some people, like, I've done it 100 times. I'm still, like GSP, I'm still fucking nervous every single fight.
Well, you should be a little nervous, right?
You should.
I mean, you would literally go somewhere someone's trying to assassinate you.
Oh. That sucks.
Her dude's like, get the fuck out of here, dog. Get away. Wait a minute. Was that intentional by how I've broken teammates' legs before? Okay, does some kind of else. Oh yeah, bring Uriah out to this lab.
Could have happened to him.
Put him through the meatloaf.
I just beat you former champ. I just beat Chris Weidman. This is over. In my mind, it's on the top prize.
Yeah, you technically beat 2 champions, but
Sean Strickland, guy turns pro as a teenager. Never been anything but a fighter. Titles mean nothing. Rankings, it means nothing to me. It means nothing. I just want good wars. I want to blood that. I like violence.
you know they didn't watch Strickland so bad.
Big Strickland wants to fight. I just love a UFC fighter. Like, every day I wake up and I'm grateful. As long as I'm in that octagon, man, I'm happy. I'm biting my mouthpiece. I'm gonna go in there and try to knock you out. Oh! He went from Strickland to nuts! There is not one.
Who did he fight his last fight? Didn't finish him. He was disappointing. He should have
Was it that
finished
guy,
him.
Talib?
Maybe. I didn't realize he fought Kamaru Usman Strickland.
We got ourselves a player in the middleweight division. He has the potential.
Anthony Allen, your boy.
Sean is going to come at me and Sean is going to try to break. I welcome that.
Hey, Jocko.
Oh, Jotko, yeah.
Jocko, Brennan Allen, Marshman,
That fight's
Talib.
disappointing for me, Jeff.
He lost to Elizu Zaleski, spinning hook kick and punches. Court McGee, Usman, Ponzinibbio beat him.
Pure, unfiltered violence.
Strickland kind of had the better resume than Hall.
I didn't realize he'd been fighting in the UFC for so long.
Because of that motorcycle accident.
I don't like wars. I'm a sniper. And I'm the guy that waits for you to do something dumb.
Oh.
Take you out. Yeah, I'm coming for you.
This is 14 fight UFC.
Damn. A lot. You know, nowadays people fight more often too. And there's more cards. Before 14 fights meant like 15, 20 years. Nowadays you're getting 2, 3, you're guaranteed 3 fights a year, and if you're in the UFC. Ants go marching in.
What a comeback story it's been for Sean Strickland, who sits on the cusp of the middleweight top 10 in the UFC. Longtime welterweight. October of 2018, he got a win
Are you walking barefoot right now?
Got in a motorcycle accident.
That's
He was out
disrespectful.
for more than 2 years after that.
I mean, I guess
I have very sensitive feet. I
Because
couldn't
man, you
do
know
that.
what type of fighter he is. He's returned as a middleweight, 3-0 since moving up a weight class.
He did the match dirty.
Perhaps not as respected because of his attitude and the things that he says, but make no mistake, this is a world-class fighter.
Yeah, well, what you're alluding to there is the fact that he's a psychopath. And he
He is barefoot. Yeah, look, he is barefoot.
That's what you're alluding to there. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, what are you hinting at?
100% the man's a lot of fun.
This thing shoots it straight, man.
The best one was with that Russian shit that one time.
And he decided to punch the guy in the face and take the gun off him. So as I said,
I forget he was going fucking xenophobic hardcore.
California, Las Vegas,
You don't care.
No. His podcast is great too. With Luis Gomez.
me included, all the time he is no
He was just talking about the Conor and Dustin fight recently. I was listening to it. He's like, Conor's getting his ass whooped. I'm like, I don't think he's getting his ass beat that bad.
It was 10-8.
He's getting beat up.
It was 10-8. It was 10-8 for sure.
Justin was putting it on in there for a minute.
It was kind of the same. It reminded me of, want to talk? Let's talk now. You want to talk? Let's talk now.
Connor had his way with him. Or Khabib had his way with Connor.
He has to do with everybody.
I think he
except for
prolonged
Lisa
it because he
Tebow.
wanted to.
He's got power. His
Beat Connor's up.
Ever since moving back up to middleweight, it's looked extremely good.
Yeah, he beat up everybody except for Lisa
His
Tebow.
opponent tonight, former training partner, says,
He lost that
I think
fight.
I'm one of the best fighters in the world, beating your
T.I. just won a fight too, right?
Yeah,
They supposedly
against Rory, wasn't it?
More Rory McDonald, yeah.
He got robbed. It was a terrible decision. Okay.
Fucking Led Zeppelin.
Did not guess your heart coming out.
Ah!
Would not expect your heart to come out to Led Zeppelin though.
But he's English, right?
No, he's American.
Jamaican descent.
But I think he's from America. I think his like family's from Jamaica. I think he's from New York.
It's a great song to work out to.
The Jamaican flag.
He was born in Jamaica, but I think he grew up in New York. You know, sometimes they say Algeray's third in Jamaica. He ain't from Jamaica.
Going the wrong way, bro. So is this the same place that the tough fights take place at?
Yes, right?
It looks like it, right?
It's definitely where a clear series happens, for sure. It's 100% where a clear series happens.
I was just going to say, that's really what's been the problem for Uriah Hall. It's not that he...
Ah.
The guy's a specimen when he's inside of the octagon, but really, it's just about staying focused and trusting and believing in himself.
Biggest underachiever in MMA history?
Being the team captain.
Maybe he's trying to turn it around, you know?
He should have been a champion. He ain't never gonna be a champion. He ain't
Turn it
beating
around. He
Izzy.
can get some good finishes here.
He ain't beating Whitaker or Izzy. Whoever wins that fight, he ain't beating either one of those.
So we've really seen him change that and be
Him and Izzy fight would be terrible.
go in there with that more
Yeah, horrible fight to watch.
That's what he needs to be if he wants
Nobody would do anything.
champion, especially turning 37 today. It's not that he's nearing the
You're coming from the biggest Izzy and Adesanya fan there is. You got two counter punches waiting for the other person to hit.
plenty of future in front of him and potentially challenging for that belt if he can stay on this streak and keep that mind sharp.
Fortunately for him, 37 as a middleweight.
Okay, yeah, he was part time. He was 13 when he came to America.
As you said, Paul, the physicality's always been there.
That's fair enough. I hear they say, yeah, he's Jamaican, but he's like 2 years old when he moved here. Like you weren't even a person yet when you're 2. You're just extra baggage. That's all you really are at 2 years old.
Your liability.
You're just something your parent carries.
Strickland calls him a gatekeeper. But I don't think that's fair.
I mean, this fight plays in the halls. Like,
Right in his wheelhouse,
he
right?
should win this fight.
That's fair enough. You find the best people in the world. But now, at 47, man.
Well, the thing is, Strickland's not gonna let him sit back. Strickland's gonna make him come forward. Strickland's gonna make him have to react. Strickland's gonna push the pressure.
He's talked about that a lot. He's worked diligently on it, and he's on the best form of his career.
I mean, his tough knockout's still one of my favorite knockouts of all time. That back heel kick.
18 wins, 14 have come by knockout. Each of these
Did we have, what was the Holloway and
switch to work tonight in our
It's like your fight has never got rescheduled,
It was
right?
supposed to be last week.
But never got rescheduled, though,
Yeah.
right? I want to see a Max fight already.
Or it was supposed to, it was either before or after Sam Hagen and Dillashaw.
Yeah, I told him that fight got rescheduled too, so that throws me off. Oh no, I want to see a goddamn Max Holloway fight.
Yeah. I already said, damn.
That's what I'm saying. Turn it around. It's kind of. Although Jan, right? He might be better off going up to 205. Like, he's not a small dude. 205 is not that deep.
Kind of like the same as this.
But yeah, I also think that Jan can't be around for that long.
I mean, he beats Glover. Glover's probably done.
They both might retire.
Yeah.
They're both in their 40s, aren't they? When was the last time they were a title fight?
39, I think. Yeah, 38, 39.
Two like 40-year-old guys fighting for a title. That probably hasn't happened too many times. That's back in the old days, like when Ultimate, the UFC won. And those guys come from the street.
Introducing you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist is 6 feet 1 inch tall.
If I was Strickland, I would have had Orlando Sanchez in my corner.
That'd be funny.
His record stands at 23 victories with just 3 defeats. He fights out of and represents
He's taller than
Colorado,
6'1".
California. Here is Sean Tarzan Strickland.
They don't get the Tarzan. I don't get
I
it.
kind of feel like he needs to grow his hair out to keep Tarzan.
And across the octagon, his
Did he ever have long hair fighting?
I don't know.
his background Muay Thai. At 6 feet even, he weighed officially 185 and 1/2 pounds.
Queens, New York.
27 professional fights. His record stands at 18 victories with 9.
He has shown a different attitude since going to Fortis, though.
Number 8 rated middleweight contender in the world, fighting out of Queens, New York.
You know, if Uriah Hall loses this fight, he could go to Bellator and make a killing. Because he's not done. He can win that title. Him and
All
Musasi.
the PFL, maybe.
But him and Musasi, I would love to see that fight.
All right, gentlemen, you've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions.
Hall's taller than he is. He's listed at 6.
All right. You
There we
guys
go.
both got Uriah Hall, right?
Yep, yep.
Uriah Hall.
In this matchup, riding a 4-fight win streak, so too is Uriah Hall. Plus 180 as the underdog for the veteran who made his UFC debut back in 2013.
Boom, lights out.
Well, Strickland's too much hands, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean,
Like, he's got really good hands, but yeah, I think he's going to throw. So yeah, he's already forced Uriah Hall to act. He's not going to let Uriah Hall sit back and just camp. Uriah Hall's going to have to fight. And I think Dana White did that on purpose.
let's see what he really got.
Because when Uriah Hall knocked out Still, but Dana White had nothing but insults for Uriah Hall being passive for those first 2 rounds, so he knocked him out. So I'm going to put you in there something that's going to make you fight.
And just constantly attacks him with a barrage of punches, takes him out of his comfort zone, clusters him, then Uriah will begin to build.
How crazy that Kelvin Gastelum beat him in the final. That should be a guy should be a fucking lightweight.
The reality is the harder power is
I'm
definitely
gonna find bigger guys this whole life.
And do a pretty goddamn well doing it too. He's gonna be in that category, best guys never to win one.
Strickland. And I've sparred both of these guys quite a lot, and honestly, I have no idea.
Fucking Strickland kind of looks like a fucking reinvention of Bisping.
Yeah.
Nice job, though.
He's just so, like,
Getting really busy with this
flat.
I can't tell if Uriah just can't find his
Comfortable.
quite yet, or if he's just being very patient. He's getting hit with that jab.
For sure. Being patient's one thing, getting beat up is another.
Fucking Bisping.
Toyo Tires, the official
Oh, there we
tire
go.
of the UFC.
Oh, that's lit.
Again, we both said it, right? Uriah Hall is going to be losing this fight until he wins it.
When Uriah connected, it's
He's not going to win a decision. There's no way he can do it. That's the way he fights.
No, hold on, I'm gonna get some.
You know what he's kind of like? A giant Manel cape. Or capes like him, I should say. When they turn it on, they look awesome. Cape Osborne next fight. Next time. That's been a good one.
That'd be a fun fight.
Yeah.
Oh, left hand.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Oh, that woke Strickland up a little bit.
mean, they're both hitting each other.
Yeah. But you see that Strickland's demeanor change a little bit. He's way more relaxed before that. Wait a minute, he's hitting back.
As I said before, Holland definitely has the advantage of knockout power.
I mean, Strickland started to feel it right away here. Yeah, he got Hall backing up.
He hasn't thrown one kick, has he? Strickland?
No, he don't throw
maybe
kicks.
one.
Doesn't look good.
And he doesn't seem to quite.
He just comes forward with those hands.
Yeah, he's landed some good strikes so far, and I'd like to see him get back to that calf kick, honestly.
Combination from Strickland, octagon side on Brennan Fitzgerald and Paul Felder. And Michael Bisping as he hit the top of the hour on ESPN and ESPN Plus. We have had an incredible night of fights here in Vegas. Main event, first round between Sean Strickland in the blue, Uriah Hall in the gray. And Strickland is really putting it together through the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, predominantly when Sean fights, it's a boxing approach.
Oh, there it is. It's a counter. That's how Hall will do it.
Uriah's got a more diverse skill set. He's got good knees and kicks and things like that.
I said that before the fight started. This thing.
Throw in some kicks.
Uriah's got to stand his ground a bit here. He's got the power, he's got the skills, but he's allowing Sean to really dictate the pace and use this jab just over and over again. That calf kick is there. Uriah, I mean, Sean is non-stop marching forward, but yet he won't go back to it.
Safe Sayud, you need to talk to your boy in between those rounds.
And let me tell you, Sean loves this. He loves to fight. He loves violence.
Yeah.
This is something that he, you know.
Quiet. Sean Strickland's pretty quiet.
He's not talking.
Yeah.
Wait, your eye's blocking a lot of it, though.
Some people aren't
Yeah, still losing the cards, though.
Sean is definitely on that side of the camp.
Or rolling with it.
I think Sean Strickland is so busy here in this first round. We've got 48 seconds left. Still.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's kind of remember the Silva fight. Silva was kind of piecing him up in the first couple rounds too.
Nice little body touch there from Hall.
Now we're getting started. Keep it coming in right, Hall.
Going to the body, I think, is a nice approach for him as well to get back into this fight.
Yeah, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Paul. He's moving the head a little now. Before it was very static. It was a static target to show.
Honey's go back to the front as people talk to him.
Off the center line.
It's gonna get better and better.
All getting a little busier to end the first round. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we're back with round 2.
Taking 30 seconds between rounds.
Strickland's starting to mix it up a little bit, though. Some knees, some kicks.
Uriah's plus 200 right now.
I wonder if inactivity due to the 5 rounds. You try to help this guy gas it out a little bit. And that was the strategy with Silva too. Like let him throw, survive. Then you're gonna slow down a little bit, and that's why him the counter. Because yeah, like Strickland was hitting him somewhat. It wasn't like big shots or like anything that's gonna put him out.
Turn over a little bit and catch that chin. Right? Get your head off the center line. Throw that jab.
Strickland's just waiting. He ain't even talking to nobody.
Start using the kicks too. Start mixing.
I was gonna talk a little bit.
We're here, baby. We're ready. You understand? You ready? Let's go. Any combinations?
You heard the voice of Saif Saud, head coach of Force MMA.
30 seconds.
Uriah Hall. Deep breaths from Uriah Hall between rounds 1 and 2.
His eyes swollen.
He's squinting as he's walking back and forth. And when you look at the body language of both of them, Uriah was on the chair. Didn't have the best
Oh, I think the fight ends this round because I can't place any bets anymore.
Oh.
And we're probably 30 seconds behind.
Oh,
Jody.
Man. But he didn't spoil it. He said that
Surveyor
fight.
spoilers.
If it happens.
We've seen this from Uriah before, right? He just doesn't seem in the fight. But then,
Not in the fight until the end.
Now I'm just waiting for it. Now I'm just
Who's it gonna be?
like, who's the one that drops?
he's got to do something.
It could just be changing the odds though, updating.
Yeah.
Seems like you're trying to get that out of him. It's saying you've got to go.
I don't know. Actually, I can bet again. Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't happen yet.
They might have had it messed up. They had last. Who was it last week? They had some crazy ass. It was the Brendan Allen fight, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Ball's back against the fence.
There's a lot of volume. Jeez.
Nice about changing levels.
That was easily defended there by Hall.
I showed you the numbers. Strickland's volume has been incredible. Over 100 strikes thrown in just the first
Not
round.
looking good for Uriah.
He's gonna be losing until he wins.
Walking out, we mentioned his underrated ground game. I've rolled with
There's
him.
no way he is gonna win the decision
Exceptional on the ground.
because the volume wasn't gonna be there. He has to come with a counter strike and knock him
He
out.
doesn't really have the wrestling pace to get it there very often. When he's down there, he's tricky.
But this is where Sean can wrestle and grapple and make it dirty,
Yes.
right, on the fence. And I think this is also intelligent for him because you see Uriah
Steal a round, yeah. It's smart for Strickland to win the round. Now you can burn yourself out. You win the fight.
wearing on him even more. Good idea.
Not gonna get counter punched here.
You gotta land something to get him back in this fight.
He has to make Sean respect him.
Yeah.
Sean's walking him down, doing a lot of damage, outstriking him. And he's just...
Doesn't do a fucking hammer fist look like right there. A little noon party?
That recovery going.
Cover from what?
And as we know, one shot will change everything.
Dehydration.
The mentality will change for Uriah. No
He was
kicks.
dehydrated, you know what
Really,
they
other
did.
than one for
Too
Holland.
much fucking.
Yeah, man. Busting lows dehydrates you.
Tough job.
There you go. There's some leg kicks in there.
Mixes in another leg kick. Sees that he's not
It
ready.
was so funny when I thought the fight ended. I was like, what's it happening? What's it happening?
Who's it gonna be?
He's having more chance to operate, more room to maneuver.
I feel this might go the distance.
In the first round as well. Sean needs to make sure he paces himself. This is 5 rounds. He's not used to the 5-round environment. And that was
Is this Sean's first main event? I think so, right? Yeah.
about 2 rounds.
I know it's not Hall's, but this might be the first time he goes past the third round.
Uriah Hall went into the 4th round.
What did fourth?
Last year on
Yeah.
Halloween when he fought Anderson Silva.
Was it in the fourth round? I thought it was in the
Remember
third.
that his previous UFC main event came in 2016.
Yeah, this isn't.
Thank you, Brendan Fitzgerald, for answering my question. Thank you, Brendan Fitzgerald, for answering my question.
He does know. He does know something.
Yeah.
Or he knows how to read off a teleprompter.
Well, he's the one that called Nasrat Hotpress Kevin Gastelum.
Oh,
Half of the round he's doing way better.
I mean, to be fair, they do.
Fuck, it was a lot like.
The right hand behind that would have been nice. But this is a better end to round 2 for Uriah Hall.
Yeah, he's not falling out.
His 4-fight win streak, he was probably losing in the 3rd round against Bevon Lewis before scoring a knockout victory. And also against Anderson Silva, it really took a while to get his footing
Losing to
going and
Bevon
really
Lewis.
start putting the strikes
Oh,
together.
God.
They're terrible
Damn,
things.
Brendan. Throwing them shade at him.
Round 2.
Strickland is slowing down, though. Not throwing as much.
Yeah, being much more aggressive here, at least marching forward, getting Sean to take steps back.
Oh.
Oh,
When you kick him in the dick?
Kicked him right in the Uriah.
that was bad. Unintentional.
That was bad.
Just brought the knee up, snapped the leg out.
Oh.
There was no deflection, no chip it with a leg or a thigh or a hand. Direct shot to the dick.
Sure. Watch it.
Watch.
It'll take more than a point away.
I was trying to circle around that. 45 seconds to go in round 2.
Oh man.
Oh, shit.
That's
Final
nice.
kick of the fight for Hall.
Yeah, that's what he needs more of.
Each lands a jab. Hall seems to still be squinting a bit. Strickland lands. Switch stance for Hall.
No, that was above the belt.
There it is. There's Uriah Hall. This is the round that needs to happen.
I don't know how you get a fucking commentator who's only got one eye. Fucking fights. I don't know if I trust anything you say, Mike.
Okay. After that jab, he's moving his
Hey, he did win a world title with one eye. So he saw pretty well.
He was like, that was above the belt. And I'm like, I don't know about that.
He beat Luke Rockhold with that one eye. And Dan Henderson.
hurt him bad there.
But he got choked to death by
This is it. This is it. This is what we take.
Yeah.
All right, let's go, Uriah. That's why I need to win.
So what? He doesn't like drink any water or anything.
He's just fucking over there, mind fucking him.
You cannot beat him if you do not have it. You understand?
I mean, dude, would he do better?
No coaching,
if he
no nothing.
Fucking sat for a second, took his breath.
Well, he's on a run right now. He's making his way, especially this fight. Obviously, if Uriah doesn't pull off a knockout, he's gonna win this fight. He's going right. I mean, even though he's not gonna go to top 5, the people between 8 and number 1 are not that. You know, we got Cannonier, Brunson might be his next opponent he faces probably.
Well, so who won that last round?
Fighting? No.
Oh, it's still Strickland right now.
You think?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're only 10 seconds in now, but you're right starting, you know, as you want to, came out aggressive.
Random Perry signing it.
All right, I need a knockout in this round.
Let's go. That's what we need. Let's go, Uriah.
Trying to do everything he can to motivate this guy.
He's moving a little bit live. Hurricane Ike.
Busier to start the third round.
So what I'm guessing is somewhere in that second round, though, Uriah Hall hit him with something that hurts him. Because Sean Strickland's not walking him down as much as he did. He's not just stepping up with those punches, but there's something that Uriah hit him with that's like, I need to slow this down a little bit, be a little more patient.
They're great. They're good showstoppers. They steal the attention. But the fundamentals generally are what win fights. You know, what we're seeing from Sean is a very jab, right hand, heavy 1-2 approach. You know, and I'm not saying Uriah can't do that either. But the spinning attacks and the flying knees, they're fantastic, but they're no good by themselves. They have to be combined with decent boxing or striking fundamentals.
Yeah, that's what Uriah needs to do right there.
That's what Uriah here.
There you go, Bisbee.
Sean's right there as well.
It opens up the top.
Right. And he's so heavy on that leg with that boxing, if he can't plant, that boxing goes away.
That jab's there again for Sean.
Much has been made of the 3 fights at middleweight in the UFC for Sean Strickland, but he started.
Oh, is he out?
Something hurt him, yeah.
Takedown, something to Uriah. Oh, he's covered up.
Yeah, that's all.
Strickland is hammering.
He's talking to him, saying, stand up, get to the fence.
He's coaching him.
Wow.
You hear him?
Sean did?
He's like, stand up, get to the fence. Stand up,
Sean
get
said
to the
that
Yes. Keep your composure.
Saying, keep your composure.
Sean Strickland is coaching him right now.
Is that what Sean? Is Sean saying that?
Yes! Stand up, get to the fence, keep your composure.
That's fucked up.
This is it. This is why I wanted Sean Strickland versus Kevin Holland.
Right. That's all they would do is fucking roast
man.
each other.
I thought that was Sean coaching.
He said something for sure.
He wants to fight longer.
It sounds just like Sean Strickland.
You know what Psycho would do.
I mean, I would just stand there and try to get my fucking... Because I think he was out there when he was fucking... Before he went to the ground, his eyes were closed and did not look good.
Uriah Hall's not looking good right now.
Well, he was wincing as he was going
Uriah Hall
down.
did that RKO. It's right there. RKO's there. Take it. Now we're going to look at 10-8 territory.
This is really smart work from.
He can't breathe.
He's getting mean with it, covering the mouth, covering the nose. As long as he doesn't put fingers in the eyes, he's okay.
Yeah, that's old school. Restrict the breathing, give him something to think about, then you pass guard or whatever. As you said, Sean's tricky on the ground. Definitely got a big advantage on the ground.
What's right? What are you fucking around for?
You know, if you buy a plays it cool,
It might be a 50-45, 50-44.
Oh yeah, again, Uriah Hall can't win rounds. That's not his style. He wins by knockout.
Setting up a Kimura.
I think it's not bad.
Sean Strickland now firmly in control of this fight once again.
Yeah, if this goes to a 4th, that's 3 rounds for Strickland.
And an arm.
No, not
Trying
even
to get it. He's
close.
going to get that leg out though. That right leg is using the left to suck it through, peel it through, or
I'm gonna go for that shot.
Slice that knee through, but good job.
Slice, that's the word
Yeah.
I'm looking for.
Like a hot knife through butter.
Dude, you're right, we trapped that left arm and just beat the shit out of him.
Shots busted out.
Big elbow.
Oh, got the back. Pakistani!
Coming through now.
Oh, give him that handcuff.
Oh, there's the hooks, and there's
Oh,
This is
shit.
trouble.
See how that Orlando Sanchez work.
covering the mouth again.
Crossing his legs, ankle locking.
Yeah, 15
Why
seconds.
don't they ever
though.
try that in the UFC and the MMA?
Oh, that shit
It's
works. So
there
he can
so
get him
many,
right now
it's
easily.
so many times in the MMA I see it.
Out of this round, but that's
Get that. If he beats this foot and puts it on top there, he can ankle lock it.
Yeah.
something happened to hurt Uriah knockdown too.
I don't know.
Yeah, you saw it.
Something about his ear.
Exchange when they made it to the ground. We'll obviously show you the replays here.
Yeah, there was
No, I think he got dazed before the takedown.
That's what I thought too.
I mean, his eyes were closed. Maybe he was just wincing, but he looked like he was.
I think he got rocked. That's why he went for that trip.
Listen to me. Look at me. Look at me. You're in a dogfight. You know you're going to be in a dogfight. You understand? Every time you got in a bad position.
Right,
How bad do you want it?
His head, man. You can see his feet. He just looks defeated.
Maybe it's a hard-working talent thing.
Doesn't matter.
Let's
All the talent in the world, but
He
it is.
doubts himself. Oh, head to head.
Maybe that was it.
Yeah, look, he kind of went woozy a little bit there.
Yeah,
It looks like his head bounces off the ground
If it
too.
was, unfortunately, I mean, it's Hall that dips his head
Watch.
into the exchange. So
Oh.
it's
Well,
nobody's
you can't really see it there, but
headbutted the chin, if anything.
yeah.
hurt him, I believe.
Is that a punch?
That was a punch, yeah, right on the back of the ear.
Watch his head. A little bounce.
Strickland nearly ended the fight. I mean, he had Uriah Hall.
If you never my mouth fight, you're gonna have me so pissed.
And Uriah still seems to be in trouble.
Strickland's definitely gonna be out.
Rounds to work with, but one would think it's been a clean sweep so far for Sean
Oh,
Strickland.
without a doubt.
Hey, but listen, you know, can't count Uriah out.
Oh, no, he's
The
got
reason
2
he's been
rounds.
around the UFC for so long, he's still, he's hungry, he's still dangerous, still going forward and swinging.
Nice kick.
Heavy leg kick. And a punch up top.
Hey, I think for Hall that would be extremely.
Oh, you need to start going for Brooke, kid.
Start hunting that leg. He's got 2 rounds. The way he kicks, he can do some real damage.
Yeah, listen.
No, but I was just to say, you know, I'm done. I'm done with it. You know, they keep releasing one by one the events she's dropping out. Like, just chill out. Just chill. Just do your thing. What if she does come out though, like whatever the last event is, but the last one she could do, and she just fucking smokes it and says
Right.
"fuck you all" and just walks off. Doesn't even grab her medal.
I quit.
Doesn't even grab the fucking medal.
I retire now.
They want your blood medal, and we all know the scam the Olympics are.
That's where Sean wants him.
All trying to tip it through with the body. Strickland still steady with that jab.
Yeah, he's so fast with that jab, and then he's out of the way. And he doesn't move far. He moves so that he can still come right back, but gets out
Yeah,
of
if
the
it's
way.
not Uriah Hall, this one I think you're right, Tom. This one is gonna go 5,
And again, that's dangerous, right?
Well, he's kind of slowing down too.
unless Hall catches him.
Out the way.
I don't think Strickland's gonna finish him.
Far enough away to avoid the shot, but close enough to get a counter.
Uriah Hall's been around 5 plus 18,000.
Is that what it was?
He can catch shot, but he's just in the singular attacks right now.
Coming up next,
No, look how bad he's biting those feints. He's biting hard on those feints.
on ESPN Plus, Dan Helly, Bilal Muhammad, and Dean Thomas break it all down. Plus, Megan O'Leary brings you exclusive interviews with tonight's winner.
No, look,
on ESPN
No.
Plus. Halfway through the 4th round, Strickland sticks the left on there once again.
Yeah, it's just like it seems to be a distance issue for Hall tonight. I mean, he's throwing these punches out. He's looking fast. It's just there he goes. He lands there.
Like, you know, Strickland's such a strict boxer and so good with his hands. Why aren't you throwing more kicks?
90 seconds or so, it's just been a battle.
When you're good at kicks, like you're really good at throwing kicks too. Like if you're telling something you can't do, you're not capable of.
You know, and he's got very good defense with it. He's got elusive footwork. He's got long reach, even though Uriah has a forward.
Like Uriah Hall's the type of guy, like maybe that Weidman thing,
Yeah.
he does not want to kick people in the leg because of that.
That could be why Strickland doesn't want to kick him.
Yeah. Or Uriah Hall doesn't want to do it because Uriah Hall wouldn't want it to break his leg or have him break his leg again. He wouldn't want to see that again. You know, he's that type of guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he knocked out Anderson Silva. Yeah.
Man.
Well, he was crying when he knocked out Anderson Silva.
Live fight odds is Sean Strickland minus 4,000.
4,000? Wow.
That's
Uriah
insane.
Hall plus 950.
Man, the bullet doesn't get odds like that.
Oh, now he's minus 5,000.
Oh, look, because there's only one way out. It's Hail Mary or nothing.
Oh.
You saw like two.
They want the extra 1,000 right
Yeah, that's where the 1,000 came from.
there. Nice shoot, dude. You had him.
Yeah, just keep piecing them up,
I
man.
hate when they do that shit.
It looked like Uriah that was on his way out.
I think Strickland's trying to be careful.
Allowing him to recover, get some deep breaths.
Give me that coke, Tony. I think Uriah's trying to be. You're right. I think Strickland's like, I don't want to lose this fight. It's my biggest opportunity I got. And this guy is the type of guy who can catch me with one quick one and end it. So I'm going to be safe. I'm winning this fight. Much as it sucks to watch, Strickland's being smart doing that.
Well, who's Strickland fight next?
Derrick Brooks.
These kids are top five.
Brunson's that guy, the gatekeeper. He shut the gate on two people back to back, right? Holland and Shabazian.
Stand up.
He go see if he'll do it again with Strickland.
Listen, give me 3 deep breaths.
Although I would like to see
4 rounds.
Costa and Strickland. If I was picking a fight I want to see,
Costa just called somebody out. Oh, Vittori.
You understand me?
did they actually call? Did they actually set it up though?
No, I think he called him
Jewish?
Give
out.
him Heinisch.
Drinking the juice? Who?
Costa.
Oh, Costa. That's a drop down. It's kind of
Man,
been
you
away.
can't even beat wine. You're still out from wine.
Yeah. He's only got one loss in his record though.
Next time.
He's only got one loss in his record. It's with champ. He's never lost in that division.
I can't believe he doesn't have anybody in this corner like, do this, don't do that, watch out for this.
All he's doing is working shit.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the message in Strickland's corner is, hey, next time you hurt him, you finish him. You don't take him down and let him off the hook. On the flip side, they're really trying to find the motivation in your eye. Because he's in there. He can do it. He has the
He's
tools.
beat up.
The problem is Sean looks like he's fresh as a daisy.
Here's the warning from Strickland's corner. First minute. Look out for the first minute. He's going to come out guns blazing.
Right, this is fighting, right?
There's a leg kick.
I know, but 5th round.
Right.
5th round.
Right now they can't add up.
Yeah, now.
There's only one way to win, right? You ain't unless you get a 10-5 round.
Uriah looks fresh here, though. Come on.
Yeah, he just never really quite found his groove.
Strickland's striking too good.
Strickland caught the target.
He rolls the punches and stuff well.
You gotta come with a kick.
Right, gets dangerous for Sean, though. He's standing
You gotta do a couple 1-2s and then with that kick, that switch kick or whatever it may be.
How many 6 strikes is he throwing? Or strikes in general?
Let's see. Let's see what ESPN says.
Strickland has made this the exact fight that he wants. Tons of volume. He's landed over 100 total strikes at this point. A lot of pressure. Stuck the jab out.
It says 116 on ESPN.
Uriah Hall dropping the ball. The fuck.
Ooh. These guys got lots of hours, almost another bad hit.
113 there. Yeah, our hands.
This is a great fight, though.
Oh.
Uriah's showing a ton of heart here. He's throwing back, giving as good as he's getting here. You know, both men are beating quite badly. Uriah, obviously. obviously is in far worse condition. But as I say, standing in the pockets, trading blows, and just letting it go in the final round, you got to respect it. Don't get your serve well to go to the body.
Did he see having to box this guy? What the fuck? He's gonna make one head kick at him.
It's been a boxing match for the majority of this fight.
The swelling on that left eye of Uriah Hall as well. I wonder how good the vision is.
I mean, now his head is prepared.
Sean Strickland minus 10,000.
Damn.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Strickland has had success every time they've
What's Hall? Plus what?
Plus 1,200.
hands locked.
Plus 1,300. Plus
Imagine
1,500.
knocks him out though, elbow off the cage or something.
Right now, it doesn't look like there's gonna be a chop.
Does it?
Sean Strickland minus 20,000.
The guy right now the leaders have 625, but the guy behind him has 620 and has Strickland and only up to the third round, so he's 5 points behind. He could win all by himself. And there's nobody
Who does he
else.
have in his lineup?
It is Jason Witt, Bagdasarian, Cheyenne Buys, Philip Rowe, Jared Gooden, and Sean Strickland.
Just making a gritty, dirty fight. He has done
What
that.
would
You have to play multiple lineups. There's
He's
no
gonna
way.
win $100,000
You do that on one
on
lineup.
an $18 buy-in.
Well, he probably spent more than that.
Maybe. Let me see.
He's kept that pace throughout 5 rounds.
Go ahead. This way you can look up how many entries they have.
He doesn't give away any size.
You can put how big into that? 100?
150.
First part of his UFC career. I mean, he looks.
He would enter essentially $2,700 if he maxed it out and won 100 grand. Still really fucking good.
Right. Yeah, but you're betting 27. A lot of money.
Yeah, look it up. I think I gotta look in the morning. I forgot how you looked that up.
All back off the fence. Able to swing in the center. Let's see how much he
What's his
enters the
name
tank.
again?
What if he knocks him out right now?
He's still trying. And he's beaten.
Oh, he got him.
Jesus, maybe
Bruised
that's
and
good.
swollen. But as I say, he's still swinging.
Can't keep him off
He's
of
still
No, this
trying.
is cooked.
As is Strickland. Tremendous fight.
Strickland will be content to ride it out here over the final 10 seconds. His first headliner in the UFC.
Oh.
And from start to finish, Sean Strickland just put on a performance that proves that he
50-45, Sean Strickland.
5 rounds between Uriah
Made it
Hall.
look easy.
Uriah Hall wins by majority decision.
That would be insane. It'd be quite funny though.
What's the screen?
Kids meals look pretty hearty. Hey Gary, I'm future Gary. The good
Did not
news
fill
is
up.
you soon learn about before pay.
No,
the
I
excess you'll
lost
pay from the future
$10 on total on all my
So
bets.
just ask you,
I was
future
up.
me,
I would have won
for
big
things.
if Uriah would have won.
Command, you're in charge now. After all,
Yeah, I was 1 for 3 on my whiskeys and wagers, and I got DraftKings smoked.
I left the car.
You suck. You suck.
You'll pay at your command.
Yeah, man.
I have a manager call.
I knew it was going to be a tough DraftKings day when fights kept getting pulled off.
And my heart just dropped.
Then you're scrambling, then you're not going with the line you want to go, and trying to make stuff fit.
Right.
What the hell is going on, man? You see, he tore 2 ligaments in his knee in that first round?
Who?
TJ?
They said he did?
Yeah, he's out. He's got surgery.
I'll be coming back and I'll be a 3-time UFC champ. There's no way you can deny me from that.
50-45. What if it's like 49-48?
Man, who knows what they score that second?
I've been getting it right mostly tonight.
Have they?
5 rounds in the books.
Fucking Jay-Z Rucker.
Sean Strickland and Uriah Hall.
650.
Strickland came in as the favorite in the matchup, albeit the lower-ranked fighter. He figures to get his hand raised tonight, move into the top 10. UFC UFC middleweight division. Respect shown between these two all week long. Here's Joe Martinez to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the
Oh,
judges'
this is another
scorecards.
fun
Here are
rounds.
the
I am still not Bruce Buffer.
50-45 and 49-46. All for your winner by unanimous
10-8 in there
decision.
somewhere.
Sean Tarzan Strickland.
But honestly, that's what you have to do if you want to be comfortable with a decision. Like anything other than that, like you deserve whatever the judges say because you didn't do enough.
You get so tired, you don't care if I can hit.
Now, you guys have trained together in the past. You know, you came in here with some expectations. Did it live up to that, or how did you feel about
Brandon Allen has 5.
Background on the ride.
At middleweight, he lost at welterweight to
Strickland.
They do it at welterweight though, I think.
I guess.
Yeah, they did it at
I
welterweight.
said that was not 5 fights ago. Well, Strickland knocked him the fuck out.
Highlights, so it was an honor to fight you, Ryan, man. I appreciate the battle.
Yeah, and you know, that's 5 in a row for you now, Shaw.
And she wrote a Solan song.
I don't care about this, I don't care about that.
Uriah Bellator.
Now you're a contender in this middleweight division, so this is your chance. Anybody else you want out there? How soon can we see you back in the octagon? What's your thoughts
I
on
need to
that?
fight right away for
Well,
this.
I'll take a little, let my body go out. But you guys, I don't care about it. I don't care about it. I just want to fight. I want to fight. I want to make money. As long as there's that logo in my
Bellator. Khabib's cousin won.
UFC fighter, you're happy, right?
Now, if it wasn't UFC, I'd probably put
He was like a
myself in
plus
trade.
1,000 favorite, wasn't he?
He won by knee to the body in the first round.
To the UFC, you guys have given me purpose, and I appreciate that.
By another
All right,
code
that's it.
name.
I'll leave it on that one. Let's hear it for your winner, Sean Strickland, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright.
Well, he's
We
one
did
of
it.
a kind.
Yay.
He's a darn good fighter that has now won his last 5 fights.
So no card next week, right?
Nothing next week.
Good old time palate cleanser.
Take a day off.
Next week we'll break down the UFC 265 previews, thoughts, all that stuff next week. Other than that, we'll be on social media talking shit, telling you guys how dumb you are. If it's Twitter, it's me. So if you hear someone talking shit to you on Twitter, it's me. Instagram's all Tony over there.
Talking that shit. Or Jody sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Jody's be trolling on me.
I definitely get the Twitter troll. Thank you, it's me.
All right, guys.
All right.
See ya.
Yeah, like, subscribe.